Good morning. Welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday, the 1st of July. Wow, the 1st of July. Amazing. We're halfway through the year. How amazing is that? It's gone so quickly. Can you believe it? So welcome, everyone. Thank you for... If you are watching this with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Just gives you a bit of guidance in that moment. I will be live again on Friday. If you are with me now, hello, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and I can answer your questions. And I hope everyone is having a magical, wonderful start to this new month, which is so powerful. So I'm just waiting for it to show up live my side. It just takes a minute, bear with me. Just give it a minute to show up my side. Is it going to work? There we go. It's working, I think. Okay, it's just a bit slow. It's just a little bit slow today. There we go. Okay, why is it still not coming on properly? Bear with me a second, guys. If you can see me, just give me a second. It's just taking a minute. Technology. It's buffering now. Okay. Hopefully it's working for you guys okay. You can see I've got a like on there, so I've got people in. Okay, or I did have people in. Let me load it again here. My side. Technology. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, it's still taking a while. Give me a second here. There we go. Okay, it's working now. Right. Is it? Why isn't it coming up properly? What is it doing today? Yeah, kind of. There we go. It's working. Right. It's working at last. Thank you for being here, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love. You can ask me about love. You can ask me about your person. You can ask me about your career. You can ask me about money. Anything that's on your mind, really. It's not showing I've got any questions in yet, but I've got likes in. So I don't know if it's just not coming up. My chat, I don't know if my chat's working properly. If you have got a question, pop it in for me and I'll see if it may not be on properly. I don't know what's going on here. There's some kind of delay. There we go. Jacinta is in the house. I have got chat and it's just not working on my side properly. Give me a second here. It's working there. Hey Daisy, welcome. Just give me a second, honey. I need to just shut this down and do it again. My tablet feels really hot as well. I don't know why. So let me just shut it down and do it again. Okay, and then hopefully it'll work this time. Technical issues, bear with me, okay? It's working in front of me, just struggling a bit here. I don't know what's going on with this. What is it doing? Why is it coming up that way? I don't know what it's doing. Anyway, we'll just see how we get on. So, thank you for being here, everyone. So, we've got the beautiful Jacinta in the house, and we've got Daisy D. Welcome. Daisy's my mod in. Good morning, Liz. Please get current thoughts of R. And, I don't know, why is it doing this? My chats are acting odd, that's all. I'm not used to it being this way. So I'm scared of knocking it off. If I knock it off, it's going to, it makes a mess of everything. So I'm just, usually if I press it up like that, it goes up, but it's not doing it today. Anyway, we'll just have to see how we get on. So I may have some technical issues today, Daisy, just so you know. So current thoughts of R. What does R want you to know today? What energy is he in? I was in denial. So he's admitting that he denied the love. But today he's feeling a bit turned on. Okay? So he knows he can't deny his feelings because he feels all this desire for you. They're giving me a block in the throat. So there still could be issues around communication. So what else? But he is feeling a lot of desire. So he may be feeling heat in the body today. Okay? 2 of Cups, you're my true love. The one I dream about. I feel like he's had a dream about you. Possibly the last time he was asleep, whether that was last night or whatever time zone you're in. But he's had a dream about you. He knows you're his true love. I feel it could have been a very intimate dream as well. And it's made him realise, he can't keep denying his feelings. But he is going through some kind of tower moment. So that could be holding him back. He could be going through something in his life that's causing some kind of delay. So what's his intention? Flying out. I want to grow old with you. So he does want to be with you. He's just going through some kind of tower to make it happen. So what's your guidance in the meantime? Get excited about the future. Oh, you're saying here, I'm excited about our future. So you've got the 10 of Cups, so you know you're going to be together. So just get excited about life itself. And that will open all the right doors. And forgive everything. You may still have things you need to forgive, okay? Especially any behaviour where he was denying things and mask wearing. And then you're saying guidance on a job I've applied for. So what's the guidance on the job you've applied for? What do you need to know about this job, okay? Page of Cups, you're going to receive a message about it, okay? So you will receive, the block in my throat, you will receive a message. So you're going to have some kind of communication about it soon. The other card's the Queen of Swords. You can handle whatever it is. Whatever the communication is that happens, whatever happens, it's not coming through. They're just showing me that you're going to receive communication about it. Okay, but sometimes, remember, you have to be in the flow to allow the lesson to come in. So the angels say, you're going to receive communication, and whatever it is, or whatever the answer is, whether you get it or you don't, you can handle it. Don't close your heart down, open it wider. So in other words, if you don't get it, then something better is coming. If you do get it, then obviously it's the right thing for you. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I've got chat issues here. Just bear with me a second, guys. Let me close it down. I know I've got donations coming in. There's something wrong with my chat. Okay, it's not doing what it normally does, so it's hard for me to read the chat at the moment. So just give me a second and load it again and see if it does it now. So bear with me, guys. Mods, I may need your help. It's not doing it. I don't know what's going on with my chat today. So I could have chat issues, okay? Look how it's jumping up. It's not working right. Hang on, let me preempt this then. Let me preempt this just in case I have any issues going on. Who have we got in the chat then? I need to go down here a minute. Okay, we've got Karina. Anjuan. AJ. AF. And Maria. Maria. That's so far, okay? No, I know it's fine for you guys, but it's not my end, okay? My chat's not behaving properly today. For some reason, it's not going up. Usually I can push it up and then I have all my donations listed, but it's not doing that today, as you can see. When I click on it, look at what is it doing? I'm going to have issues today. I can see this, okay? Okay, we'll just have to see how we get on, guys, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So we're going to start with Karina, says angel message. So what do we need to know for Karina today? Reflect and spend time in meditation to gain answers and clarity. Connect with your angels and guides. So it's not really a time to take action at this current moment, but you have got action here. The angels say before you take action, you need to think about what you want. So it may be over the next 4 days, you need to spend some time processing and then take action. Okay, because the Ace of Wands is like, we're in July now, but this is the energy of June. So maybe you've wanted something to happen in June and it hasn't happened. It could be anything. It says take action towards your dreams and goals. Okay, this is a great time to move forward. So it's something that you want to take action towards, a goal or a dream, but I feel there needs to be a little bit of reflection first. So the angel's saying it's not that you shouldn't go for it, just take a moment to gain answers and clarity first. That's the message. And this could be about something to do with work or a career goal or a project, or it could be love related. So you know what it is. The angels say don't rush in, think first. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Anjuan, thank you for the donation, honey. Current feelings and emotions of DM towards me. Okay, so what the energy is he in? Give me a little block. So there may be blocks in communication. I'm owning up, okay? So he is going to own up to what he's done. He is going to come forward. He's been growing, okay? So he's saying, I am owning up to things. That means he's growing up emotionally, spiritually. It means he's leveling up, really. It means that in the silence or when you're not together, he's doing something. You know, he's growing. He's doing something towards the connection. It's not like he's just denying it all. But he's dreaming about you as well. So he's also owning up in his dreams. So in his dreams, he could be apologising to you. He could be showing up for you. He could be saying things to you. You know, he could be acting on what he wants, really. We got the bin man outside and emptying the bin. Okay, so this could be about putting things right. Yeah, he said, I'm making the adjustments required to change my life. So he is changing. He wants to change his life. So he's owning up to that. So he's owning up to everything, okay? So he's owning up to things. He wants to change his life. He wants to adjust things. That's what you need to know. Okay, so what else? Because he wants to be able to buy you a gift or treat you right. So what I'm picking up here is he wants to treat you right. And that could mean getting you something nice, okay? Now, it doesn't mean he's got to get you something nice to treat you right, but he feels like you're the kind of person that deserves to be treated that way. He wants to buy you gifts and look after you and show up for you in that way, okay? Because he wants to give you the life of your dreams. So this is you embracing the life of your dreams. That's what you're preparing for. So trust that in divine timing, he's going to own up and show up and give to you the way you've always wanted him to give to you. In the life of your dreams, you're working towards a new beginning. So have faith in that, okay? So what else? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you're completing a cycle to have a new beginning, okay? So something big is shifting. You could be seeing 13, 13, 21, 21. Okay, so, or 12, 21. But I feel you're going to see the numbers 21, 13 in whatever combinations they come through. But something is ending to bring in a new beginning. I feel this is the ending of the way you used to act or the way you used to do things to be able to come forward correctly. Okay, but he is owning up to that. He's going into it. It's in his dreams. So the way the universe is showing him what to do or how to move forward is happening in his dreams. So he may not be taking physical action at this current moment, but he is dreaming about it. I hope that helps, okay? AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, will he be happy to see me when I visit? Okay, will he be happy to see you when you visit? It's going to turn him on. He's horny, okay, so it's going to turn him on. He's learning at this current time. What are these other cards? He's healing and he's watching. So he's still healing, he's still learning. So I feel he will be happy when you visit because it'll turn him on. He'll be excited to see you. However, he is still learning lessons, okay? So I feel you've got to be patient with him. And he is watching you. He could be watching you now. He could be watching you on social media. You know, he's got his eye on you. So I feel, yes, because ultimately the horny card is the top card. And you're everything he could ever want. That's what he's going to remember when he sees you, okay? He said, this is the thing. When he sees you, or when you visit, or when you meet up, or whatever's going to happen, okay, he won't be able to think straight because he wants you so badly. So again, desire can take over. So, you know, there could be like a intimate moment between you. However, I don't feel he's ready yet to be with you properly because he's still releasing fears around what other people think. Fear that because he's got to learn, hasn't he? He's healing. So I feel that you've got to perhaps not have high expectations. Because when we have expectations, we get disappointed. Instead, just let things flow, okay? He's saying, I want to go for a coffee and a chat. So I feel you will meet up, or he wants to. I want to go for a coffee, okay? I want to meet up for a chat. I want to see you. And it will turn you both on. It will turn him on, definitely. But I feel he may not be ready to be in a relationship. So what else do you need to know? You've got, remember who you are. Your guidance is to be the empress, to stand up for who you are, to just allow things to flow. And this is when I say stand up for who you are, I don't mean lay it all down on the table and say it how it has to be. This is just you being you and allowing him to come to you. Let him show up for you. Okay, remember you are a beautiful, loving being and you deserve love. Gender out of it. This is about you being you. And that's what's going to attract everything in. They give me fear. I hope that helps, okay? We've got AF, thank you for the donation. Does Albert want to come back to me? Okay, it's no contact. I blocked him 3 years ago, then unblocked 6 that ago. You unblocked 6 that ago. Do you mean 6 days, 6 months you've unblocked him? If you've unblocked him, as long as you've unblocked him, okay, there's a way, you know, for him to come back, isn't there? Obviously, if he was still blocked, then there'd be a problem there. But if you've unblocked him, then obviously you've said in your own way, if you want to contact me, here I am. Okay, so that's you allowing him to come forward. And also through you unblocking him 6 months ago, that showed him that you'd perhaps healed any resentment or pain that you've gone through. Okay, so does he want to come back to me? So he could be working on his security at this time. So I feel he wants to come back to you when he's feeling more secure about himself. Maybe when he's more secure physically. He is thinking about you and wanting to come back in with the Six of Cups. That's a reconciliation card. But I feel he's building something at this time. So it feels like you can probably sense him right now as well. Because I feel like he's been thinking about you a lot more since June. And obviously we're in July now. Okay, so I feel between October and March specifically, that's a timeline when he's been working on his finances, working on himself, working on feeling more secure within himself to be able to come back in the right energy. And I feel now he's preparing for that. So I feel you can sense it, okay? Yeah, there's got to be some kind of justice when you come back together. I do feel there's still a bit more separation though, because he's thinking about you and he wants to come forward because he's definitely in his heart about it and he's having these memories. However, he's coming up as the King of Pentacles, which means he knows to come back in. He's got to do it right because that's the right thing to do. That's justice. And we've got the Three of Swords, which I feel is a little bit more separation. So he could be coming back from like October onwards. Or the opportunity could come up around that time. So I do feel you're saying, does he want to come back to you? Yes. But he doesn't want to come back in until he's in the right either headspace or he's got himself together in his material world. So any contact coming in a few months, allow things to come to you. So I feel the allow things to come to you is about you letting him come to you. Let him reach out to you. You let him take the lead whenever it is. You've got to be strong here and surrender this, which I know you're doing. There's no need to block him. Work on self-control instead. And then you don't need to block because you're not looking or checking, okay? But in a few months. So I am feeling like possibly another 3 months of separation and then an opportunity comes up. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Maria. Thank you for the donation, honey. What message does my DM have for me? So what message does he have? He's excited. He said, I'm looking forward to our future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. Now, that doesn't mean you sit around looking at your clock waiting. It means you live your life and you do your own thing. It's like him saying, I am coming, okay? Yeah, I'm preparing to reach out and communicate how much I care. So he is going to reach out. He is coming forward. Is there a timeline? Let me a block. There's still blocks in communication. No, he's not opening up at this moment, but he is excited. He's dealing with some worry, but you will come together. So timeline, you're definitely going to connect again. You've got celebration and reunion. So you're definitely coming back together. Timeline again, they give me the furthest timeline out. So I've got May just gone to April next year. And I know it's a bit of a timeline, but that's the way it is sometimes. He's been dealing with some worry. I feel that was around May, so that may resonate with you as well. Maybe you're aware of what that was. But I feel you will come together. You know, you've got the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups, which is a very powerful sign, plus the Page of Cups. And these are all in different decks, remember? So this is something happening and shifting. Now, the detox advert just come up there. So you could be going through a detox at this time, okay? So he can make your mind. Okay, that's what he's saying. So there could be a detox going on. So you could be cleansing your own energy at this current time. He said, I never wanted to have just an affair with you. I always wanted it to be something real. So whenever it was, okay, he wanted it to be real. I'm not saying you had an affair unless you know you did. It's more like behind closed doors, or he always wanted it to be a relationship. He always wanted it to be out in the open. Okay, sometimes though life gets in the way and things don't work out that way, but that's what he always wanted. He was always genuine about you. And he's saying, I want to become a better version of myself. And that's what he's currently working on. So what's your guidance at this time? Believe in miracles. So you could be seeing bees, 1414. So believe, have faith that the miracle is coming, because maybe you think, oh, it will take a miracle for him to reach out to me, but that miracle is coming possibly between now and September. I hope that helps, okay? But you've got your timeline is now to April for things moving into place. So it's very likely that's your union timeline. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance on my visa and residence application, only 2 weeks left. And my family still complete silence. I need to plan leaving if nothing is coming in. I'm looking for the angel answers. I haven't got a minute here. So what do you need to know about your visa, guidance on residence application, whatever it is? You're ready for it, whatever it is. You're ready, okay? take action. So this is like you're ready to move towards this. You need to take action. So I feel this. I need to plan leaving if nothing is coming in. So I feel you need to take action. You're ready to do that as well. So don't wait on other people to perhaps come in with answers or do something. You do it. Take action towards what you want. Okay? Because you're saying my family is still in complete silence. I need to plan leaving if nothing is coming in. I feel you're ready to take action. So I feel you, instead of sitting around waiting, you need to be doing something there. Okay, let's get you a message from the angels of abundance. Release resentments about money, because you could have resentment about this situation. So you could be angry at your family, for example, for being silent or whatever it is that's going on. It says the money system of the world can seem upsetting, and that's connected with what you're going through. Okay, so maybe it's upsetting you what you're going through, but holding resentment about finances pushes abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So what I'm feeling is you need to take action. Instead of waiting for someone else to do something or feeling angry or resentful towards your family or whatever's going on, take action and deal with it. And Archangel Ariel will help you, okay? And then you've donated again and sent any love messages from Jake. So what does Jake want you to know today? Let's pull you a romance angel card first. So what's the message? Okay. Hey, Melissa, welcome, honey. Separation and finances and career. So what I'm feeling is you're going through things financially and in your career. It's very likely you're mirroring it because he is too. So you're in separation while that's dealt with. So it's very clear message. It's saying the reason you're not together at this time is because you're both dealing with things to do with money and career. Okay, so he wants you to know he is aware that you're dealing with stuff and he's dealing with stuff too. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What else? What else is he saying to you? He does need you and he has changed. So he's saying, I am moving out of my old circle of friends because I don't have the same beliefs or morals. I've changed and I want more from my life. And you may resonate with that too in your own journey, in your own way. Okay, your love and light guide me home. Thank you for sending it to me. I do feel it and need it now more than ever. You give me hope I can be happy again. So keep shining your light, but I feel you're both sorting out finances. You've been guided to take action, release any resentment, forgive everything and rise, and the doors will open. But there's more separation until this is sorted out, until you're feeling more balanced, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. How will my date with Jay go? Manifesting romance. How will it go? You're going to, okay, he's going to be loyal. He wants to be loyal to you. So I feel this person is a loyal person, Jay, loyal. There could be a lot of desire. It could be a fire sign, but it's more, he may actually be taking the lead or showing up in a very kind of passionate, excited way. But I feel it's perhaps going to put you at a crossroads because it's going to make you realise a few things and you're perhaps going to think, what do I want? So you're going to move towards a crossroads. And this could be making a decision to perhaps be with this person fully or what you want next. I feel you're going to have a choice to make, okay? So, but I feel there's loyalty coming in and you're manifesting that as well. You're manifesting loyalty. So I feel it will go well, but it may put you at crossroads. Now that crossroads could also be you thinking, is this actually what I want? Because I feel that's the decision. It's not like he's going to have a choice about whether he wants to be with you. It's going to be what you want, okay? Yeah, there's a little bit of fear there. So what's your guidance? And I'm feeling like the fear could be coming up because you don't try and make it into something it's not yet ready to be because you want someone in your life. You know, just enjoy the moment. So affirm it. I know that everything will be okay. And that's what you need to know about this date. It will be okay. Whether it works out or doesn't work out. Okay? It doesn't really matter because you're going to end up where you're meant to be anyway. I'm not saying it won't work out. I'm just saying, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket and just think, right, this is the be-all and end-all. Just go into that date, take it as it comes, enjoy it, and see where it goes from there. But I feel you can trust this person. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what would Jerry want me to know? What's he thinking and feeling? So what's Jerry thinking and feeling? What's Jerry thinking and feeling? He's changing. Okay, I don't want to be with anyone else. So I'm releasing myself from my karmic ties. Okay, that's what he wants you to know. And what he's thinking is that he is changing. He feels like he's changing. He's saying, I'm enchanted by you. I'm under your spell. You've taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking about you. So he's spellbound. He can't stop thinking about you. He knows you're the one he wants to be with. So anything karmic he's in, he's working on releasing that. because he feels dead inside when he's not with you. He's saying, I feel dead inside. Your love, it lights me up and I can breathe again. So I feel like in his life, he perhaps feels that way. I don't feel like he feels like a zombie, or he may be tired. Maybe he's been numbing himself up with other things like alcohol or work, or so he could be busying himself up because his life could be a bit routine or mundane. But I feel you light him up, so he knows he wants to be with you. I was getting quick energy and Mother Gaia message about root chakra grounding. That's really powerful because I've got a reading coming up on the channel soon about Mother Gaia. Okay, because obviously I'm pre-recording my videos because it's my birthday next week. And I've got a reading coming up about Mother Gaia, so I feel that you'll enjoy that. He wants to know, he wants to make a commitment to you and to himself. So there is a commitment coming in with the Hierophant there. And obviously this is perhaps what you've been doing. You've been making a commitment to yourself as well to move things forward. So any timings around anything. Two of Cups, it's divine love. You both feel it. And the Four of Cups, 5D connection. So at this current time, if you're getting all the signs in the 5D, through meditation, through your feelings, through your emotions, you know it's divine love. I haven't got like anything coming in that I'm picking up on today. But again, energy can change in days. You know, time is fluid at the end of the day. But I do feel he's wanting to come forward. So he could be tying up his loose ends at this current time, you know, dealing with his karmic stuff to be able to have this future. So if there is no contact or things are quiet, try not to worry about that because he's dealing with his stuff so he can commit. So it's like he's dealing with the things behind the scenes to come forward. So it's coming. He's coming. Okay, just not quite at this moment. I hope that helps, okay? Miss Onion's great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. I was with DM yesterday with his family. Can I, family X with his family, can I ask angels what's happening? I'm not sure. I've surrendered or am I to disconnect? Well, surrendering, it doesn't mean when disconnecting. You've got to understand what it means. Okay? Surrender is letting go. That means you give all the concerns about how things are going to happen, when things are going to happen to heaven in exchange for peace. It doesn't mean you have to disconnect and never see him again or not be around him. Okay? Because clearly you're in contact. It just means you just have to breathe through the urgency of everything, needing it now or wanting to take action or let him take the lead. Step into your feminine role, which means you stop chasing or trying or initiating. So if you feel you're doing that, let him come to you. Okay, that's the difference. It's not that you should disconnect. Disconnect means like moving yourself on or something. I'm picking up a disconnect. It's like, because you can never disconnect from your true divine masculine. You can never do that. Okay, so I feel it's more about you taking the step back and letting him lead the connection. That's what I'm picking up on. So how did he feel? He's asking for forgiveness about something here. Please forgive me. And this could be about the way he treats you. Okay, so whether it was the way he's treated you in the past, he's trying to make up for now in this moment, or something that happened yesterday. But he's saying, please forgive me. It makes me feel physically sick when I think about how much pain and suffering I've caused you. I'm sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong and you didn't deserve that. Please forgive me. So he is sorry about everything he's done. And I feel he wants to make up for that. But he is still trapped in a situation. It's of his own making. He's trying to find a way out. And that could be to do with family. So it's like he's still not free to be with you at this current moment. During August time, we're in July now, today. But I feel at least until the end of August, he's still freeing himself up from something or dealing with something that means he can't be with you completely. So don't try and make it into anything it's not yet ready to be. Just be in the flow. And just see what your guidance is, okay? So I feel he wants to be free to be with you fully, but he may not be able to until at least the end of August, okay? So reflect on things. This is the angel guidance for you to heal through meditation, calming your mind. And I feel that's really what your mind is telling you or what your higher self is telling you, because you're saying, I'm not sure if surrender or am I to disconnect. So you're saying that you're not really sure. So that means that you need to take a step back. It's like your higher self saying, you're still learning that lesson. You're still learning to surrender. So because you can reflect on and heal the past through meditation and self-care. So forgive everything and rise. Because he does still feel guilty about things. So let everything go that's caused you pain. And that could be the way he's let you down or the way he's treated you in the past. Breathe through it. Remember, it teaches you how to love yourself more and focus on giving back to you. And that's going to move everything forward. Okay, 6 of Wands, be proud of what you're achieving right now. Got promotion and recognition are possible at this time. So you may be going through a glow up in your own life. So focus on your glow up. Focus on the things you're doing that make you feel good outside of the connection. And then you'll be surprised how quick he moves forward. Because he does want to make it right with you and he does want to be with you. But I do feel there's a block. And I say a block, I don't mean like he's blocking you. I mean, there's something he's dealing with until at least the end of August. So while that time period is there, I'm not saying don't see him, do what you feel guided to do if he's initiating, meeting up or whatever he's doing. But I feel it's about you also prioritising other things in your life and not revolving your world around him. That's really what surrender is. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Imagine his feelings for me and also work related. So how is he feeling about you? Chariot. He's taking back his power to move things forward. Wow, this is powerful. We've moved into July today and the Chariot is Cancer season where we currently are. So I feel he feels strong today. He's in a strong energy. So he could be moving forward towards you. Now this could be about work. He could have some idea he wants to put to you or some kind of proposition. Yeah, he's creating and manifesting. This is good news. You've got the Magician as well. So I feel like today he's feeling strong. He feels like he wants to move towards you and have a conversation or talk about something or do something. There's fear there. He's releasing his fear around this. And I feel like work-related, something has been created, something's been manifested, something that's going to move forward. So I feel like he's very happy with your work today, or he's very happy with the way his life is going today in a work capacity, in a work sense. And look, we've got the number 1. So I'm seeing the 1 as today, the 1st of July, and I'm seeing the Chariot as July. So I feel this is today. He's feeling like something good is going on, which is good. Okay. So what's his dark truth? Look, I'm taking action. Even though I'm taking my time, I'm taking action. So 3 messages, 3 different decks about movement today. This is positive. He said, I feel empty without you. Okay, he's saying this time I want to do it right. So I feel he's going to do it right. So there's going to be some kind of action taken between now and the end of the Cancer season, which is between now and the 22nd. I hope that helps, okay? So he's feeling forceful today. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. One of M's thoughts about our last outing. So how is M thinking about you? Luke, let me message you. He wants to contact you. He's missing you. So since your last outing, he's been missing you, missing talking to you, spending time with you, and he's going to message you. But he's saying, let me message you, and that may be something you're learning to let go or surrender or let him come to you. So if you just allow things to unfold, he's going to reach out, okay? So he's saying, I do miss you. Let me message you, though. Let me show up for you. Let me take charge of this, okay? What else? Yeah, 3 of Wands. Look, I'm making it happen. He is making it happen. This could come in within 3 days, 3 weeks of seeing this. 3 months at the most, but I'm not feeling it. I feel soon. Let me just get one of these. Don't give up on me. I'm growing up still, and I've got a choice to make. Okay? Now, this could be between now and September. Don't give up. So that could be that 3 months coming up, okay? But don't give up, because if he's not coming forward yet, he wants to, he's going to, but he's still learning, okay? And he's got to make a choice. Now, this could be in July. So I feel he's making a choice in July to come forward. Something's happening possibly within the next 7 days, okay? So just be at peace and let him come to you. But he's missing you since your last outing. I hope that helps, okay? Saved by Grace, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages from Chuck, bucket messages too. What does Chuck want you to know? He's processing his feelings because he knows he's hurt you. And he does love you. So the answer is, whatever's going on, I will always come back. So if you're thinking, is he going to contact me? What's going to happen? He said, I'll always come back because I love you. I'm just processing, working out what to do, working out what to say, how to do it. That's why I need time, because I know I hurt you. So he is well aware that he's hurt you, okay? So he's going to come forward when the time is right. He does love you. I'm ready to fight for our love in July, okay? So he's saying, I want to fight for you. But you may have to let him, which means if you've been doing, you've got to take that step back. Remember, that's what collectively we're learning at this time to do. To remember who we are, that we're the flower, not the bee. The flower does not chase, the bee does, okay? So messages here, you've got 888. You could be seeing the number 888. You could even see that on a bus, okay, bus. Okay, you could see the number 888 on a bus. You know, like a bus goes past and it says that on there. Or you may see an advert and it says 888 and it's a sign of abundance coming in. Relax about everything because there's a phone call coming in. You're going to receive a phone call. So Chuck could reach out through a phone call. Someone new appears. So this could be that he appears that he's like someone new. He's acting differently. Or it could be someone new appears to you. Okay, so take it out resonates, but just let things unfold and you've got you as well. And this could be an understanding taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hylas, what does he want to say? What does he want to say? He's horny, he's watching you and he's learning. So I definitely feel he's done things to himself watching you, and that could be on social media, looking at pictures of you, thinking about you, whatever it is. I've grown up since our last encounter. I've been working on myself and becoming someone you can be proud of. So he is changing, which is good, and we know that because we know he's been working through his own fears. I am your secret admirer. I watch your social media, search for you online and try and be where you are. Because when I'm with you, I can't think straight. I act weird and crazy like a fool because I want you so bad, you're so gorgeous to me. But I feel what I'm picking up here is he's thought about you, okay, when he's alone and he's done things, and I'm sure you're aware of that, and he is learning about himself because of the connection with you. What else? Got to keep it PG. I'm guided by angels. You may be confused about things. July, there could be some confusion coming in. So what's this confusion about? You got confused, and it could be because things are up in the air. He's afraid, saying, I'm afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life, but I won't let you go. So he may still be working through some things he needs to let go of. This could be the old version of himself. And that could confuse him. So the old version of himself could bring up confusion. I don't feel you're confused because when you do go into your own confusion, you go into introspection. You perhaps get a reading, you do some cards, or you learn to observe your thoughts. So I feel you handle your emotions very well, really. And you're feeling creative and passionate about your goals and other areas of your life. So it's not just like you're waiting around for him. So I don't feel the confusion is coming from you. I feel it's coming from him. There may be a little bit of confusion on your end if you feel like you're waiting for something to happen or you feel like things are up in the air. But I feel it's more him working through why he still feels confused about holding on to the past version of himself. So what's his intention? I want us to live together. So he's thought about that. You can expect me to light up your phone. So he is definitely going to be messaging you soon and coming in if he isn't already. Let's get one more card. Knight of Swords. Something's going to happen quickly, and something will move forward quickly as well with the completion there. So a cycle's going to complete quickly, and then there's going to be like swift action. He's going to do what he feels guided to do. So anything could happen at any time, really. There could also be a big change coming into the new year as well. So I feel the year of the goat's going to be a significant one. So they're guiding me to bring an angel card in for you as well. You've got Archangel Nathaniel helping to remove obstacles out of the way. You could also be connecting with dragons. I hope that helps, okay? Lord Ganesh could see elephants as well. AF, thank you for the donation. Should I contact him or wait for him? Well, first of all, you've got to ask yourself, are you the flower or the bee? Are you the feminine or the masculine in the connection? So if you're the one who's always been initiating, you've got to let him come to you. So it's so important you remember that, okay? Because masculine energy is fixing energy, doing energy. And what we tend to do too much of as a divine feminine is that we need to be more receiving. The feminine energy is receiving. So I feel if you ask yourself that question first of all, you'll know. Instead of thinking, oh, if I don't reach out, I'm never going to hear from him again, or he's not going to want me, or you've got to learn to love yourself and really see yourself as you are and remember how magnificent you are. So should you contact him or wait for him? You've got separation here. Maybe this is your fear that if you don't do anything, you'll be in no contact or separation. And the angels are reminding you it's a preparation phase. It's where you find faith. It's where you recognise who you truly are. So should you contact him or wait for him? He's got to tap into his intuition, which allows him to see his truth. I feel you need to allow him to come to you. But again, it's not up to me to tell you. You've got to go within and ask your own intuition. But I feel what he's currently doing in the separation or when you're not in contact is going within, okay, to access his truth, which is guiding him towards you. So I feel at the longest time, if you don't contact him, it could be 3 months, okay? But in that 3-month period, you find your strength and your power and you work through it. Let me just see what your guidance is, okay? Should you contact him or wait for him? This is the thing. The thing is, what you've got to understand is the angels, through me, I'm an angel therapist. I don't just give you a yes or a no because that isn't helpful. You need to understand why perhaps the answer isn't coming through so you can sit with the guidance and then work out what to do in your own way. Because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. Because not contacting him, yes, it's going to make you feel emotional, okay? And it may make you cry a little bit, but you're learning to harness the psychic power inside of you through your intuition. So I feel the message is allowing him to come to you is really what you know yourself you're being guided to do, because you know you want him to show up for you. It's just, am I strong enough to let this happen? Am I strong enough for the separation? And you are, because you are strong even if you feel emotional. Because you may act on your emotions. It may be your emotions and then you think, oh, I've got to reach out. But I'm not really picking up on the fact that you should be chasing him. He's still in fear, I'm afraid. I walked away, but I intend to come back. So he is going to come back to you. So if you give him time, he'll come back. Instead of going into fear around, oh, it's not going to happen, or my concern is, this is what he's saying to you, will you be there when I do? I was running for myself. So he needs to feel there. He needs to feel like you are not necessarily moving on, but that you are not sitting around waiting either. So I feel the message is find the strength to allow him to come to you. But again, you've got to do what you are guided to do. We all learn and grow. You know, sometimes we reach out and then we think, I wish I hadn't done that. And that's when you finally learn the lesson. And that can take years to, I'm not saying it's going to take years, but what I mean is it can take some of his years to get to that point where we finally think, okay, now I'm releasing it. Now I'm surrendering, okay? Man, thank you for the donation. Message from Frank. Wake up thinking about him and advice. He's planning what to do. This is probably why you are thinking about him at this current time, why you woke up thinking about him, because you're on his mind, okay? So he's saying, I fantasize about you. So he's very likely had a vivid dream about you again. I feel he is dreaming about you anyway, and it's been like a fantasy. And in this dream, in this fantasy, Riyadh, he showed you off in his life to his family and friends. That could be to his kids or people he's, I'm not talking about like perhaps even people in his life now, this like past people. So I'm getting like his kids coming through. I want everyone to see us together and how happy we are, and I'm so proud of you. So I feel that's what he's had a dream about. So yes, he's had a fantasy about it, but I feel he's had a dream, and this is why you woke up thinking about him, because he had a dream, and you could have been in this dream. You could have been dream sharing, even if you weren't aware of it. So you could have both had this dream, okay, where you were together. Okay, so it was like astral projection, astral visit. And in this dream, he was so proud to have you on his arm and to be introducing you to everyone. And he's woke up thinking about that. Okay, it was a very real dream. And I feel that's why you're feeling his energy. Okay, and that's what he knows he wants to do. Yeah, we got prepared for a celebration. So this dream was like a celebration. Could have even been like it's an event, like a wedding or something like that. And he's taken action towards you. So I feel in this dream, in this fantasy, he's took action and he's come back into your life. And that's what he's thinking about. So this is also showing you it is moving into place. Okay, and because he's dreaming about it, he's also manifesting it. So I don't feel these cards are like action steps now in the physical world. I feel this is what he's been shown in his dreams. So what's your guidance? What's your guidance? You got the Lovers. Okay, it's like they took, like, I feel that just then they took my breath away or my voice away, because I feel you just need to sit with it instead of doing anything. It's like you need to process your own thoughts and feelings, because you're saying here your love is my ultimate goal. And I feel that you need to have other things going on. Now, I'm not saying you're just sitting around waiting for him, man, at all. But I do feel that a lot of your life revolves around him or being with him or like thinking about your future with him in it. And you've got to also live your life to the full anyway. Don't put things on hold. And I know you do things. I'm not saying you're like sitting around moping. But in this card, you're very clear. You're saying your love is my ultimate goal. And that's good. because it means you know you want to be with him. But I feel you've got to think about other things you want as well. So your advice is don't revolve your life around him. Don't make him priority. Make yourself priority. Okay, because he has been shown you in his dreams and in his fantasies. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Great to see you. Hi, Liz. Any message from Mark today? So what does Mark want you to know today? I'm understanding. I'm facing my truths, going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose here, and I want to be able to work on that. So he's becoming more aware spiritually. That's what I'm picking up on here. That he's got a reason to be here. And I feel the older he gets, the more he recognises that, okay? And he's saying, thank you. Thank you for being my best friend, even when I've pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you do. I know we have a purpose together. I'm just a little bit anxious because he still struggles with pressure. He said, I feel pressure at work, at home with you because I struggle, because I feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do. And that's something I have to heal. Now, that's nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. Because what I'm picking up on is he's feeling the urge to change, like something is shifting in his life, okay? Yeah, 6 of Wands, I'm becoming confident in myself because of our connection. So I feel in June, he gathered more confidence. He's feeling stronger since June to come towards you the right way. So what's his intention? I need to listen more. I intend to listen more. You can expect me to light up your phone. So I feel when he's in contact with you, and if you have had some contact, then you'll recognise this already, but I feel this is a future action. When I do contact you, because you can expect me to light up your phone, I'm going to be listening to you more. I intend to listen more. So, yeah, there's fear there. So maybe in the past he's been the talker, okay? And he intends to listen. And I feel that's more really about being more compassionate. He wants to be more compassionate. So what's your guidance? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you may be a bit tired of being alone and you want to be together. You said, I'm tired of being alone. I'm ready for our reunion. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're tired of the situation, because I know that you have things going on in your own life, okay? But obviously at times we get like, oh, how long is it going to take? You saying, I don't want to be on my own. I want to have a partner. It's not like you're saying, I'm alone, because you're not alone. You're not alone. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got the angels. But I know you're thinking, I'd love to just, be out and about with you. So you're ready for it. So I feel that's the thing that you're working on, those moments that come up in you where you get frustrated, where you go into your own boredom or stress. You've got to pull yourself out of that funk in a way when it comes in. So let me just get you one more card. You've got the Hierophants. Make a commitment to yourself and others. And I feel that that's what you've already done, really. You were committed to him. You don't want anybody else, even if other people don't understand. They're asking me to bring a music card in for you as well. Any songs coming through today? Flew out. You've got Sleeping with Ghosts, We Are Forever, Placebo. And I'm the One and Only. And this is the thing, I feel your worth and value now. You're valuing yourself now, whereas perhaps you didn't before. And that's making you even more strong. You were definitely in the energy of the flower. I am the one and only, Chesney Hawks. And he knows you're the one and only. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. A messaged me after so long for work. When will he assign me the work and his true intention for me? So what's going to happen with A in this work situation? Great things are on the horizon. It looks like December to April could be fruitful, okay? That will be a powerful time to receive many blessings. So whether that's through A or others, December to April is going to be more busy for you with work. If you feel like things have been a bit stagnant, or if there's a bit of a stagnancy to it. But it could be that he has an intention to offer something to you that is available December to April, or that's when things are moving forward there. So I feel it's his intention to offer something to you, okay? Something that you may feel is a great thing, but it may not be yet, okay? He said from today he will give me. Well, even if he offers you something today, it could be December to April where things start moving forward. So that could be a timeline where you feel you're receiving more money, or you feel things are better for you financially. Because he may offer you something now. I'm not saying that you've got to wait until then. The angels say great things are on the horizon. great things. And that could be today. Okay, December to April will be a powerful time to receive many blessings, you see. So it's not like the angel saying, oh no, he's not going to offer you anything until December. Great things are on the horizon. The horizon is like tomorrow, today, tomorrow. You know, just have faith that the right things are coming in. So what's his intention towards you? Well, you may be confused about what he feels. But I feel this could be, you may have to release something. Okay, I know that's going to confuse you. You've got June, July, okay? And I feel thank you, okay, that it makes sense though. The angel's saying you've got to release your confusion. Or the need to perhaps have all the answers, because that confuses you. What's his intention? What does he want? What's going to happen? That confuses you. I feel you've got to release that. That was June's energy. In July, release it and say, everything is working out for me. They want to bring you an affirmation in. Something you can affirm, okay? What do you need to know? Affirm, I'm a pioneer of truth. That means you know your truth. You recognise it. You don't need to have anybody telling you the answers. Go within. Affirm, I am a pioneer of truth. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation. Will I get McKinsey job by the end of the year? Will you get the McKinsey job by the end of the year? Make a commitment to yourself and others. It feels like the answer to there, I'm not going to say a definite yes, but I am leaning towards that because I feel that you'll have the opportunity to make a commitment in that way. I'm not going to say yes until I clarify it. You've got Archangel Nathaniel saying breakthroughs are coming. So they're not giving me a definite yes, but it is looking like it. Because it feels like in this situation, by the end of the year, there's going to be a breakthrough. Okay, where you're able to commit to something. And it very likely, if this is a job you're going to commit to, then that's what it is, okay? Anything else? Can we get a clear yes or a no? Will I get this job by the end of the year? Completion. This is the end of the year, okay? When I personally, as a reader, connect with the world, I see it as the end of the year. Okay, so I feel that by the end of the year, there's a breakthrough, something is completing in your life, and you're going to be able to make a commitment. But again, they're not giving me a clear yes or a no, because it's a lesson you have to learn. Just know that you're moving towards something you want, that's the answer. So even if it's not that particular job, it could be something better, because you're making that kind of commitment. But it is looking very likely, because 21 is a sign that it's happening. So I feel the message is it's happening by the end of the year. There's going to be a breakthrough where you can make a commitment to this. So I would say, if I read that for myself, for example, I would see that as a yes. I hope that helps, okay? Sarah Rose, thank you for the donation. How is my DM? Is he content? Is he happy? How is your DM? How is he? Okay, how is your DM? He's grateful for you. He feels like he's pushed you away, but you still remain by his side in a way. In other words, he still felt your energy, still felt your love. He feels like nobody knows him like you do. So he's saying, thank you for being my best friend, even when I've pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you do. So how's he feeling? He feels grateful for you, and he wants to give you everything that you want. He feels like eventually you're going to be together. Okay, and that's the message for you in this moment, you know, that it will work out, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow, but he always gets where he's going. And that's really what your masculine wants you to know, that he may be slow coming forward towards you, but he will give you everything you want. So in the meantime, you've got to give yourself what you want. He said, I want to watch a movie with you and share some popcorn. So what I feel is he content or happy? I don't feel he is. I feel he's grateful for you. I feel he's working on himself. I feel that when he watches a movie, he can get a bit melancholy because he wishes he was watching it with you. Sharing popcorn, it'll make him reminisce or think, and this could be about times you shared before, or fantasies or wishes he has. So how is he actually feeling? He's doing a lot of reflection. Okay, he knows how strong you are as well. He's reflecting on how strong you are. He's very inspired by you. Okay, so I feel that he's doing a lot of time thinking, processing, especially at night. So I'm not getting anything that's telling me he's unhappy, but I'm not getting anything that's telling me he's content either. I feel he's just somewhere in the middle, which means he's just kind of going on with his life. So I don't feel he's like, oh my goodness me, he's not with you, and he's like loving his life and everything's wonderful. I'm not picking up on that. It's like he's doing a lot of thinking about what he wants in his life. And he's very inspired by you because you're the strongest person he knows. I hope that helps, okay? Don't be surprised if you see anything connected with popcorn as a sign of this. Because I feel that would be what he would love to do. Take you on a date, go to the cinema, watch a film, or sit next to you and have some popcorn and watch a film. I feel that's what he, just doing something normal like that rather than like taking you out for a fancy meal. Or I feel he'd love to do that. So maybe he's a film lover. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. How does my special person currently feel about me? How does your special person currently feel about you? He's coming. He's going to come in. He's thinking about taking action. I'm sorry for everything I said and did, and I promise I'll make it right between us. I'm coming back. So he's going to come back with an apology. He's going to make it right with you. So how does he feel? He feels like he's let you down because he wasn't able to give to you everything you give to him. So he feels like he let you down in that way. And he wants to rectify that and make it right. And he's going to come in and do that. He's saying, yeah, I feel bad about it. So he does feel bad about it. They just made me gnash my teeth together. That's about a decision. So he's making a decision to come forward and apologise for the things that he's done where he wasn't able to treat you the way you treated him. So he didn't feel it was equal. Okay, so he's coming. When is he coming? Because he's saying, I'm coming. So when is he coming to you then? Well, your dream's coming true. Even there's some chaos going to come through this. So it could be after September. There could be a delay until September, okay? But your dreams are going to come true. And I feel he will bring chaos with him. To be with you, it's probably going to take a lot. Or he could have some chaos going on. And I feel you're being protected from that. Okay, when I say chaos, I mean like he could have some baggage or some drama. So I feel like it won't be smooth sailing. But I feel you're ready for that anyway. I feel you already know. You're like willing to cope with whatever this comes with because you know it's worth it. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Ben is feelings, intentions, meshes and buckets. So what is Ben feeling? He said, I'm thinking of you. He's listening to music. He said, I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You're on my mind. Okay, so he's definitely thinking about you. So maybe he was listening to some music last night and you're on his mind, running through his mind. Okay. Yeah, I want to give you my heart. So it's making him want to reach out. So he's been listening to music, he's been thinking about you, and it's making him want to take action. What's his intention? I want to text you all the time. So he wants to text you. So he wants to send you a message, okay? So he's listening to music, thinking about you, and that's his truth. Follow his truth. I feel that's the bucket message. I'll see what these are, but I feel that's the bucket message. He wants to follow his truth. He wants to reach out. He wants to communicate. Let's see what's coming up here. Yeah, he's going to apologise to you for something. Let me just turn him over. You got the letter S. Could be on a Saturday or a Sunday. S could mean something else. But you got they apologise to you. Okay, and that's going to create a new cycle with the world. Flower, something's going to bloom, and I feel the flower is an apology, like the sign of an apology. He's facing his demons to do that, okay? Maybe he wears a lot of denim. He could wear sunglasses. You could see him as very fit, okay? Like his body is very fit. Or you may say, I mean, in the UK, and we say, oh, that person's fit, it means they're attractive, okay? So you may see him as very attractive anyway. He could have light hair, and there could be kids involved. He could be thinking about kids. But I feel ultimately the first heart that came out was about following his truth, and that's what he wants to do. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation. Will my crush be attending the party I'm planning to attend this Saturday? Is he going to attend the party that you're planning on Saturday? There's change coming in. Decisions, well, you've got delays and decisions, but they're in reverse, and you've got the Knight of Wands. So I would say if the Knight of Wands come out on its own, I would say the answer is yes. He plans to come to this event, but because you've got the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man in reverse, there could be a slight delay to it, but they're in reverse, which means things are going to happen quickly. So I would say, looking at this, I would say yes. I feel like he's already made the decision to attend this event. If anything changes and he doesn't go, the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords could turn back around. But the way it seems at the moment, I would say the answer is yes, okay? Is he still interested in you? Is he still interested in you? He's finding the strength to change. He's look at, expect me, I'm on my way. So the Knight of Cups is also from the heart. But he's finding the strength. So I feel, yes, he is still interested in you. He's trying to find the strength to come to this event and to move forward. So everything's looking like, yes, he's going to attend this event and he'll find the strength to perhaps open up about something. But I feel you've got to let things unfold. If he doesn't attend it, he hasn't found the strength or he's chickened out. Okay, but I feel when I'm channeling the cards at this current moment, he intends to, yes. I hope that helps. We've got Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from ST, also did he like my post? So what does ST want you to know? I cry sometimes. So he wants you to know he's very emotional. He's sensitive deep down. He said, I have shed tears about our connection. So he is emotional, even if he doesn't show that, okay? He may be having some stomach pain as well because that ad just came on with the stomach there. So he could be processing something. So he wants you to know he's emotional about you. You affect him more than you realise. Did he like my post? Did he like your post? This post, because I'm getting two things coming through. Did he like your post? I feel it may have made him emotional. Because you're saying, did he like my post? That's like saying, did he like it? Did he press the button? But I feel it's more, he wants you to know it made him emotional. Yeah, intuition, you've got to trust your intuition. I feel he tapped into his intuition. So he felt something very spiritually when he read your post or whatever, what happened with your post. But I feel it's more he intuitively liked it, if that makes sense. So I'm not picking up like it. I mean, if he did like it physically, fair enough. But I'm not picking up on that when I'm getting his message. He's saying, I intuitively liked it. It made me feel things. That's what you need to know, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Silence has been challenging hours A. So remember, you're learning in that silence. They're giving me fear. So what are you learning in the silence? First of all, what are you learning? Ace of Cups. You're ready for a new relationship with him, so you're learning patience. Because you're saying, I'm ready for a new relationship with you. And maybe you felt that way all through June, and then perhaps something didn't move forward. So you're learning patience. In July, where you are now, you're learning to stand up for what you believe in, which means you don't take anything personally, and you know your own truth. And you're saying in July, you've got 2 sevens here, so the 7-7 portal could be significant. You're saying, I'll set my intentions and know the manifesting. So I feel what you're learning in the silence is to have faith that new relationship is coming. Just because it perhaps didn't come in June doesn't mean it isn't coming. So I feel you're going to see 77 or 777. Okay, so what does he want to say to you? So how is he? And what does he want you to know? You're saying, I am taking action towards you. So even though he hasn't yet, this could be in Leo season. So even though he hasn't yet, and the silence doesn't mean he isn't going to. Okay. Yeah, lust for you. There's a lot of desire there. When I look at you, which means he's probably looking at you online or he's looking at pictures of you, sometimes my desire takes me over. And that primal need for you makes me want to rip off your clothes and have you right there. So I feel he's definitely wanting you and it's pushing him to take action. It's giving him fire in his belly. So he could be reaching out in the Leo season or moving towards you in the Leo season. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Important message from God and the angels and DM. What's the important message for you? Knight of Pentacles. This is a definite yes from heaven. So whatever's on your mind, you're getting a yes from heaven, okay? It may take time, but eventually you'll get where you want to be and you'll feel fully satisfied with what you have. So it's like God and the angels saying, relax, it's all going to work out in divine timing, whatever it is that's on your mind. So what's your DM say? He's going through a tower. This could be holding things up because things need to be equally balanced between you. And I feel that's what you're manifesting. That's what God is saying to you. Things will be equally balanced when this tower's being dealt with. Okay, you're saying my life is falling apart and it's scaring me, but it's necessary change. So things are moving in the right direction. Let me get one more card from God and the angels. Archangel Gabriel saying, I bring good news, okay? And you've got Archangel Azrael, I'm helping you to connect. So I feel you can receive the good news through meditation. Azrael helps you to connect with the other side, to connect with your loved ones in heaven, or helps you to connect with your spirit guides. Archangel Gabriel said, I bring good news. That could be work related as well, or any other form of communication. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. Guidance from Jesus and my angels. So what do your angels want you to know? Archangel Michael is with you, shielding you from harm. So nothing can get in your energy field because he's with you, okay? And justice will be done. The Libra season could be significant. Balance is being restored in your life, okay, for the highest good of all involved. If you are dealing with any legal matters or anything to do with contracts or anything like that, it will all be resolved. Call on Archangel Jeremiah for assistance. But I feel something could be resolving around the Libra season, which is September to October. This could well be about youth, things moving forward with Wes, okay? But you got fellowship coming through here. Jesus saying to you, surround yourself with good people with the same morals, beliefs and values as you. So this could be about your circle of friends changing. You know, about you being around the right kind of people, not being around people who are dragging you down or putting you into pain. And you may even notice some people getting calmer as well for things they've done. So Archangel Michael is shielding you. Let's get one more card. Say one, and if you jump out, you create your own bliss. That's what you're working on. That's what Jesus is saying to you. Remember, you hold the pen and you can write your own story, okay? You create your own bliss. Affirm that I create my own bliss. I'm going through a rebirth in my life, so you are changing. So you may be seeing butterflies, okay? I sleep well and wake up rested and refreshed. So if you aren't doing that now, you will do. So your sleep will improve. So affirm it. I sleep well. I wake up rested. I wake up refreshed. I create my own bliss. I allow love and romance into my life. So this is a good sign about love and romance coming into your life because you've gone through a rebirth to allow it in. I hope that helps, okay? CC, thank you for the donation. Can I get clarification on the taking action on the visa? Because that means I need to buy a ticket and leave. I've tried to do work or an extra income, but nothing. Well, the angel's saying, I mean, the thing is, you've got to go within and sit with the message. Okay? Because it's like you want the angels to tell you step by step what you need to do. And life doesn't work like that. You know, we go through twists and turns and challenges, so we grow and evolve. So you have to sit with it and think, right, okay, what can I do to move this forward? Okay, so what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? Retreat, that's exactly what I've just said. Block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so you can focus on your priorities. So you've got to find some time to go within, to block out distractions. Distractions could be other people around you annoying you or getting in your head. Or it could be distractions of the outside world where you're stressing about something or worrying about something. So you need to go within and pray about it. And I'm sorry, you know, I can only give you the answers that are coming through, you know. So Archangel Gabriel is saying you need to retreat. And this could even be about writing gratitude out because that turns everything around. Could even be you sitting down and writing, okay, what have I got now? And focus on all of that. Or get a list together. And the more you plan in that way, the more you visualize, the more you start materializing things. Talk to the universe. That's the message. So you're saying, what do I need to do? You need to retreat, block out distractions, perhaps turn off your phone, go into nature maybe, spend some time alone, and then think about what you want and what to do. And the answers will come to you. I hope that helps again. We just get you one more card. So what else do you need to know? Let's bring in the angel guidance. What else do you need to know about this? 3 of Cups. There will be a happy time and a celebration. And I feel this is saying to you, it will work out, okay? There will be a reason to be excited. Social invitations will flow in. So it feels like things are going to work out, but you need to just process first. How? By going within. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what's the energy around our connection? Okay, so what energy is he in today? He's saying, I am taking action. I'm inspired to do so. So he may, if you're around him today or this week, he may actually speak to you or take action in some way. He said, I feel empty without you. So he does feel empty. Okay, he says, I could write a book about my experiences with you. So I feel he does log down in his head everything that happens with you. And that could be a sign for you to write down your feelings and journal your thoughts, okay, about what's going on, because that may help you as well, you know, to process what you're feeling. But I feel that he's going to take action towards you. And you're saying, what is the energy? I feel it's this week. I feel this week he could actually take inspired action. Now, I'm not meaning like he's going to like say, let's go on a date or anything like that. It's more like he's going to do something that perhaps he hasn't done before or that you've been waiting for him to do. And that could just be having a conversation with you. Yeah, it's working out what he wants at this current time. And he's feeling a lot of desire for you. So you may be feeling all the heat. My passion, love for you drives me wild, but there's still a choice there. So he is reflecting on what to do. So next 4 days could be significant to you. What else? Yeah, there it is again, the lover's passion. And you've got resurrection. So something's going to resurrect. Now, furthest timeline out for this, because you know they give me the furthest timeline out, you've got June just gone to October, but I am feeling like over the next 6 to 10 days he could actually initiate some kind of contact or something could happen. Okay, so the best thing for you to do, because you've got the wheel there as well, it's fate and destiny, you may be seeing 10-10, and that could be a sign it's about to happen or something's about to happen. Just allow things to unfold. Okay, let me get you a card, an affirmation. Yeah, well, even if he's quiet today, that means he's in that reflection period. Okay, working out what to do. Okay, it doesn't mean he's going to be quiet for the rest of the week. Okay, so affirm, I give myself what I need. So you're being reminded of that. If he isn't showing up for you, give yourself what you need. Give yourself love. Give yourself attention. You're still learning to do that to release the codependency, which is the need for him to be showing up for you. Give yourself what you need, and then you don't feel like you are craving it from anybody else, whether it's him or anyone else. This is still what you're learning to do on your journey. Affirm, I give myself what I need. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message for my friend S from her DM, please. So what does your friend S, what does her masculine want to say? When we work together, we are a great team. Now, this is 5D connection. So I feel that your masculine is thinking about you very strongly, S, okay, and having fantasies about you when you're together in the 5D. And he's preparing to do something. When we work together, we're a great team. So he knows that being with you would be the right thing. He knows that you'd be a great couple, you know, that you'd be together and it would work. And he's saying, trust me to do this my way. And he said, I will leave my partner, or I will leave whatever it is. So if there is no partner, he's planning to leave whatever it is he's in or dealing with to be able to be with you. He's saying it's been over since I met you. So whatever it is in his life that isn't serving him anymore, he knows it's been over since he met you, and he wants to come forward and be with you. And this could even be you doing some kind of work together in the future as well. That could be mission related. Okay, but he's saying, trust me to do this my way. So it really is about you giving him the time to come to his own conclusions and work things out himself. So you got the 9 of Swords. I feel what you're feeling is keeping me awake. So you may feel this at this current time, like restlessness or anxiety or heart palpitations, or maybe you just can't fall asleep, or you just feel, you know, anxious because you're picking up on his energy. So I just want to see what his intention is. I need to stop pushing you away. I need to leave my toxic situation. So it feels like he's been pushing you away because he's in a toxic situation. And it's something financial as well. I want to be financially ready so I can provide and do my part. So it could be something to do with a financial tie or obligation that he needs to sort out and leave behind to be able to be with you. And that's what he's working on. I hope that helps, okay? Mariak, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, love, how was Ass feeling towards me today? Angel messages. So how was Ass feeling towards you today? He's excited about the future, okay? And he's surprised as well. What he's saying is, first of all, please don't be mad at me. I'm trying to change. So if you felt mad at him about anything, even if you just had like a thought that's been a little bit angry, could be coming from him because he could be mad at himself because he isn't changing. And I am picking up on that. So I feel that he could be getting angry at himself and you could be picking up on that energy, but he is trying to change because he does want a future with you. And when he thinks about a future with you, he gets excited about it. And I feel that's physically excited in the body as well as excited like a child about a new beginning. He said, I need to let the past go first, please wait for me. So not that you should wait, you know, it's like he doesn't want you moving on, in other words, as in meeting someone else. So you got 10 of Wands in reverse because he's releasing his burdens. And I feel he's getting through whatever he needs to release. So I feel like he could be carrying burdens around, but he is letting those burdens go. So this could be like his situation or struggles. So if you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray. Lighten the heavy load and stop carrying around other people's problems. Give your burdens to heaven. And that's your message. Anything you're worrying about, give it to God in exchange for peace, okay? There could be a shift around October coming in. I stopped showing up and I'm staying away for now. So much anger, frustration, picking on emotion, working on being a flower. Exactly. And that's why he's perhaps saying to you, I'm surprised that you're mad at me, or I'm surprised that you can't see I'm changing, because he is saying that to you. I'm getting both coming through. He is angry at himself, but he is changing. And you can probably sense that since you pulled back anyway, because when you pull back, he steps forward. But I do feel there is still a burden he's carrying around, and you're giving him time to release that burden. And it may even feel like, as well, for you, since you've pulled back, even though it's hard, you may feel you've lightened the load a little bit. You may feel better. You may feel stronger within yourself, because there's like a sense of relief. So I feel like it's been like a burden's been released since you've pulled back. It's all happening for spiritual growth. So this is all good news. Even when things are stressful, it's all happening for a reason. And you've got the will for completion, and you've got the self-love. There it is, 9 of Pentacles, self-love. That's what you're working on. And this cycle will complete. If you start seeing 21-21, it's a big sign it's happening. So I feel October's going to be a turning point. Okay, October possibly going into the new year, but he does want a future with you. He does want that with you. You just get one more card. Yeah, death card, I'm changing. Scorpio season's going to be significant, which is October, November, okay? I am changing. I'm no longer the person I was, and I'm still becoming who I will be. Great changes happening for our connection, which is what he's just said. And obviously, you're pulling back, working more on self-love. So I do feel between now and September, that's the timeline for you working on you. And then there's going to be a shift in October, November, Scorpio season. So don't be surprised if he is quiet, or because you've got to find that strength as well to work on you, which I know you're doing. So really, I feel you're on the right path to things moving forward, either in the Scorpio season itself or moving into the new year. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. What does Wes want to say to me? Will he be attracted to me? I've gained 15 pounds from all the stress of my life. It doesn't matter whether you are tiny or massive. It doesn't matter. You are you, okay? And weight does fluctuate in our lives. We can be, if we're stressed out, we can put weight on, we can lose it just as quick. So it's nothing to do with physical appearance. He loves you, the person you are, not just the outside. Okay? He'd probably say to you, I like the fact there's more to grab onto. I don't feel he would see you as like, in your mind, you're probably thinking, oh my God, it's me, I look obese. Because it's a lot of weight in your own eyes, but it's nothing in the grand scheme of things. And when the stress goes, the weight will drop off. When we put on excess weight, it's a comfort blanket. Okay? When my dad died, and I'm going back to 2000, I went up 2 dress sizes. And I wasn't this, I'm tinier now because I work with the angels every day. And when you work with angels every day, it's like you're floating. So all the weight drops off. Okay? But I was like a size 12 then. That was like my normal size. And I went up to a size 16. And here in the UK, that's like... for me, it was a bit more than, for my body, physique and everything. So, I felt it, and I lost it just as quick when I started healing from that. So I just want to read you the card. It's right here. Excess weight is a comfort blanket, okay? The need for safety and protection. So call on Archangel Michael for assistance. Now, didn't Archangel Michael come through in your early message and say, I'm with you, shielding you? So it could just be a little bit of a shield at this time, okay? It's like like, for example, a force field. So shield yourself from heavy energies and affirm, I am safe and protected, all is well in my world. Okay? That's what you need to know. So I feel, obviously I'm going to connect with his energy too, but I feel that's what you need to be aware of. Okay? What you need to be aware of is this excess weight at this current time is like a shield. Okay? And it will go. And look, he's saying I'm horny. I feel the message is, because you're saying, will he be attracted to me? It doesn't matter whether in your eyes you're big or small. He will want you. Okay? He's saying, when I'm with you, I can't think straight. I act weird and crazy because I want you so badly. You're so gorgeous to me. So don't worry about putting weight on. In his eyes, you are gorgeous. You are sexy. You are everything that you could ever want. So if he comes to you and he seems to be acting a bit weird and crazy, it's not because you put weight on. It's because he wants to rip your clothes off. Okay? That's what he wants you to know. It's like he said, I'll always want you no matter what. Okay? Because it's you he's attracted to. You inside and out. He's angry at himself. And you may be picking up on that too. And he's carrying a burden around, okay? He's, look, 10-10 as well. And you got, well, I'm picking up on 10-10. We got 2 and 3. You may be seeing ascension numbers, 2, 3, 4, 10-10, 4, 4, 4. He has a vision of what he wants, and he's finding it very hard to be away from you right now, but he is still healing, okay? He said, I'm still releasing the baggage that's weighing me down, and I'm angry at myself for that. And that could be anger issues that's weighing him down. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is, regarding the weight, I feel that'll just drop off as soon as you get over the stress that you're in. And you're saying, all the stress in my life. So first of all, you need to address that stress and say to yourself, okay, why am I stressed? What am I worrying about? Release that to heaven. Let me do an affirmation. Give me a block there. Release that fear. Affirm, I choose peace. When you choose peace, then any dis-ease in your life, any stress goes away. And then you feel better. So affirm, I choose peace. And I choose to look at this in a higher way. And then all that stress will be released. Say to yourself, what am I stressing about really? It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him, please. Thank you, mods, for looking after the chat for me. So Ashwini is changing this, and I don't want to be with anyone else. So I am releasing myself from my karmic partner, from my karmic ties. I am changing. Let that put your mind at rest, because you might think, oh, nothing's happening. I can't see anything happening. And he's saying, I am changing. Okay? I don't want to be with anyone else. I don't want to be with my karmic partner. So I'm releasing myself from this. Okay? So he is doing what he needs to do. Okay? And he's saying things need to be equally balanced. He's reminding you of that, because that's why it's taking time. Because it needs to be equally balanced. And you would not benefit from an affair. Okay? Even though you might want his attention. So he's saying, and this is the thing, you can perhaps feel the messages on the way, and that may stress you out, because you might feel like, oh, I can really sense something's going to happen, and then perhaps it doesn't happen, and then you go into doubt again, thinking, oh, I've just made that up in my head. And you haven't. It's just still aligning. Because in your saying, I'm ready to speak my truth. So what I'm picking up again here is you in your own form of masculine energy, because you're saying, I want to speak my truth. I want to take action. I want to do something. And the angels say, breathe, relax, remember who you are. You're the divine feminine. Okay? He needs to be the one showing up for you. Look at all these affirmations that jumped out. You know, it's not like one's come out. This is showing you're still working on healing you. So affirm, I am creative and talented. So the angels say, in the meantime, while he's working on this change, which he is, okay, because he's saying to you, I want to be with you. So don't donate to me again and say, does that mean he wants the karmic partner? You know, because he's saying, I'm changing. I don't want to be with this person. I want to be with you, but you've got to give me time to do it. So the angels say, focus on your creativity, your talents, all the things you can do. Affirm, I am lovable and romantic. I deserve love. Remember that strength comes from within you and above you, not from him reaching out to you or being around you. It comes from your faith, okay? Affirm, I embrace my future and I am happy with myself. It says, am I happy? Yes, I am. You may not feel happy. The angels say, am I happy? Yes, I am. Well, the angels say, ask yourself that question. Are you happy? You're probably thinking, no, I'm not happy. Yes, you are happy when you let go of the need for something to happen. When you recognize how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. Affirm, I look after myself, okay? I am ready to start again. Remember, you can go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. Enjoy your freedom and affirm, well, I'm okay. You were okay before you met him. You'll be okay again now. He isn't the be-all and end-all of your life. You have your own stuff going on too. You're saying, I already donated to Ask to Doubt. Well, there you go. So you know yourself you're in doubt. I'm looking up the chat, see if I can find it. I'll find it, okay? We'll get to that when we get to it, but that's what you need to know now, okay? Oh, I've got you say it straight after, okay? Angel and God message for my father. Oh, this is something else. Angel and God message for my father, please. So what do you need to know for your father? What's the message? 6 of Swords. There is a light at the end of a tunnel. So if your dad's been going through something, there's a strong light at the end of a long tunnel. Okay, easier times are coming. So this is your sign from heaven that your dad is going to get better and he's going to be okay. So if this is like a health issue, for example, this is a positive sign of recovery. Okay, or it could also be a sign, and don't get upset by this, okay? I feel you'll know, if you feel like your dad's getting to the end of his life, for example, the light at the end of the tunnel could be where he's going, that he's going to heaven. And really what I'm picking up on is, your dad knows he's going to be okay. He knows whether he stays on earth, he'll be okay. If he goes, he's going to be okay. It's like you recognising that he'll be okay. He's watched over, he has support, okay? But I don't want you to panic and think I'm saying he's going anywhere, because that's not what I'm saying. Only God knows that, okay? I feel the message here is easier times are coming. Things are going to get easier. So he has the support he needs. This could be over the next 6 weeks. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again, so this may be the one. Why did I remember today some of his behaviour from the past? So you can forgive it and release it to heaven. Will he behave like a responsible, involved man with me when he does? He want to do that for me? Well, there is your doubt. Because he's saying to you, he's saying, I am changing, which answers all of that. I don't want to be with anyone else, so I'm releasing myself from karmic ties. That means taking responsibility. That's not coming in and messing you around, having an affair with you, is it? That's taking responsibility. That's doing it right. So you have to have faith, and it's about you also filling up your own cup and doing all the things I've just said here. Okay, and not holding on to the past, or that, oh, he's going to mess me around, he's going to do this and do that. You've got to forgive everything and rise, okay? So what's your guidance? Let's bring in the Feminine Message Tarot. What's your guidance? The Emperor. Look, you're the only one I'll ever want. And I feel this freaks you out. It scares you because you think, well, what if he doesn't change and I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life? And you've got to release all these fears. I hope I get a good man in this. There you go. And this is what this card is saying to you. You're saying, you are the only one I'll ever want. But again, you want him as the divine masculine, nor as a distorted masculine. You want him as your true counterpart, nor as someone who isn't leveled up for you. And you've got to have faith in him that he's going to become that person. And recognise life isn't about just getting with a partner and being married and having kids. Or yes, that may be part of your purpose, but life is about growth and involvement as a soul, and enjoying the little things and enjoying time by yourself as well. It's a gift to be single. It's a gift to be on your own sometimes, and to have that time to love life and live life and do things in your own way. So try and recognise that. Some of the most unhappy people are in relationships, and some of the most happy people are single. So you've got to look at it that way. You're being protected by God at this time. He is changing, but you've got to have faith in that. Let me just see what his intention is. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. So let that put your mind at rest, okay? I intend to quit my job. So this could also be to do with a job change as well. So he may find that when he's with you, he may end lots of things in his life in one go, because he may want a whole brand new start, okay? That could also be connected with relocation, because you may relocate somewhere where he has to quit his job and get a new job. Give me a block. Let me see if I can get a timeline around this. Well, the Magician, there's a creation happening. There could be an ending around October time, or something could resurrect around that time, so we could reach out around October. But I feel you just got to have faith in what's happening between October and January. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pooja, thank you for the donation. What's coming towards me in bucket message? What's coming towards you? You've got forgive yourself and others, an opportunity to forgive. So this could be an apology coming to you, or it could be the opportunity for you to just let go of everything, to be kinder to yourself, to not take things personally. Doesn't matter what people think, it's what you think that matters. So whenever's coming towards you, think about what you think about it, how you see a situation, so you don't worry about anybody else. But I feel the opportunity is coming for you to perhaps say sorry or apologise or receive an apology, and then forgive everything and rise and be kinder to you. What else do you need to know? You've got, let me just see what these are. Yeah, there's some illumination going on. You've got jack-o'-lantern, and I feel jack-o'-lantern is illumination. You know, think about a pumpkin. So we carve the pumpkin and it gets illuminated on Halloween. So October could be a significant month for you. But I feel this is like seeing through the illusion of things. Changes, Grim Reaper, changes, endings, new beginnings. So it's like you're going through a rebirth at this time in duality. And this could be balancing your own masculine and feminine energy. You could also receive lots of signs through films. Okay, so you could see things in films that give you illumination. things that you understand this journey better by, or things that help you to understand things more. Okay, you've got celebrity and you've got thin build. So maybe one of these films has got a celebrity with a thin build in, and that's where the sign is. There's some kind of illumination going on there. Let me just get you one more card. Anything else you need to know? What's coming towards you? This is your card here. You've got, you are safe. Whatever comes towards you, you are safe. Archangel Michael is with you. Affirm it. I am safe. And Archangel Jeremiah is saying you're on the right path. So you could be seeing 717. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, hope you're doing well. I'm grateful for a message, please, from my DM. So what's going on with your DM at this current time? I wonder, thinking about you. I wonder, I go off into my mind, daydreaming. I want to tell you how I feel. I wonder what you would do if I told you how I feel. If I turned up at your door, expect me. So he's coming. He's either going to come to your house or he's going to message you, but he wants to tell you how he feels. So today in this energy, he's thinking about reaching out or doing something. So he's in a, yes, I'm going to do something. He could be thinking about you at work. Okay, so if he's at work today, he's definitely thinking about you when he's at work. He said, I'm working hard for our future. So when he's at work, he's thinking about money and providing for you, not for perhaps what he's currently in. So I do feel he's thinking about you at work, or possibly over the next 8 hours. Yeah, he's going to move forward and you're going to come together. Look at this for powerful. You're going to move forward and come together. He's going to move forward and come together. You could see motorbikes. Okay, this energy is July to April, about you coming together. That's your timeline for union, as it currently stands. Okay, July to April. But I feel he is coming forward during this Cancer season. So you can expect him. But again, remember to let go of the expectation of how it has to happen, because then you get disappointed. But from what it's shown me here, he intends to take action towards you and to make his move and tell you how he feels in the Cancer season, which is between now and the 22nd. So you got a need to stop hurting you. Okay? I intend to speak my truth, and I will make up for the past and for all the things I've done. He intends to speak his truth. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. Secret thoughts and feelings. You see me. You see the real me. And that's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eye. So you make him vulnerable. You see right into my soul, and that makes me vulnerable. So no one's ever seen him the way you see him. His intention is, he said, I intend to take off my mask and discard of it permanently. I want to ask you how you feel. So he's actually thinking about making a move and saying, well, what are you feeling about everything? How do you feel? Okay, because you're saying what are his feelings. He wants to know what you're feeling, what you're thinking. So what else? What else is his secret thoughts and feelings? The Empress, I know who you are. And the reason he knows who you are is because you see into his soul. This is you as the Empress here. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So he loves the way you are as a mother, the way you look after him, the way you are as a person. You're very kind, loving and gentle. You know, you provide a beautiful life. You know, you provide a beautiful home. You are a giver. And he loves that about you. So what's your guidance? Page of Pentacles. Trust him to find his way. He's learning, and so are you. You're learning to let him come to you, or take a active role in this connection, or to move forward, or whatever it is. So you're saying, I am trusting you to find your way. I know you're learning lessons. I'm working on my own life at this current time. Spend time doing what you enjoy doing. And that will obviously make him even more curious about you. And then you're going to sleep better as well. Affirm, I sleep well and wake up rested and refreshed, even if you're not currently doing that. Okay, but the more time you spend doing you and enjoy doing what you're doing, the better you'll sleep at night. They give me an itchy right hand, which when I connect with it is right to receive. So you could be receiving a communication soon. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. I'm grateful for angel advice. There is an investment opportunity coming up. Checking if it's a good one now, or do I wait for a more suited one still to come? Well, definitely trust your intuition. Page of Pentacles. You're being reminded this is a learning curve. So there's some kind of lesson in this whole situation. Because you're saying there's an investment opportunity coming up. Should I do it or wait? And that's an opportunity for you to go within and access your own intuition, isn't it? and do what you feel is right inside. And that's really what's coming through here. So the angels say we constantly evolve, learn and grow on this journey of life. So in other words, if you invest, for example, and it flops, and I'm not saying it's going to do that, it's an opportunity that you learn in that situation. So for example, I learned to be good with money by being really bad with money in the past. You know, in my past, I got into a lot of debt. I'm going back like in my 20s. And I learned in my 30s how to handle money. And obviously now I'm nearly 50. So you learn and grow. Without that experience, I wouldn't have learned that lesson. You know, and you learn. So I feel it's a learning curve for you, or a learning opportunity for you in this situation. So the angels say, this is a time of deep spiritual growth and learning. Mistakes will be made, but they are just lessons in disguise to grow your soul and make you stronger. Have patience with yourself and others at this time. So it could be that they're saying, well, if you go for that opportunity, it's a gamble. It could pay off, yes, but if it doesn't, it's a lesson learned, isn't it? So I feel you've got to trust your intuition. It's like when you perhaps have a bet on a horse, for example. You know, it's like you take a gamble, don't you? It may come in, it may not come in. But if you kind of get angry with yourself, oh, that horse didn't win, then it's going to hold you back if you think, well, next time, or it was fun while it lasted, or whatever it is. So I feel you're being told to do what your intuition is telling you. And you were strong enough to handle it as well. You got resilience coming through. So not giving me a definite answer, because this is something that's actually an opportunity for you to learn and to connect more with your intuition. Anything else about this? Archangel Gabriel said, I'm helping you to create. And 2 Archangel Gabriel cards, very powerful. Okay, which is about creation and career and, you know, following your heart. Stand your ground, I'm helping you to create. So this could also be wait. Something else has been created. So I feel somewhere inside of you are perhaps thinking, I know I need to wait. But if you do feel you want to go and invest in that, then obviously it would be a lesson. I feel that. I feel like, I'm not saying don't do it, because I feel it has to be your choice, obviously. But I feel if you do invest in that, it could be a bit of a learning curve, because it may flop and then a more suited one comes along. I hope that helps, okay? Emily, thank you for the donation. And the message from D and my angels. So what does D want you to know? I do care about you. I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was wrong and selfish of me. I do care about you and I always will. Now I feel that's turning around because it came in reverse. So he is apologising for ignoring you either recently or in the past. If that made you doubt yourself or doubt your feelings or doubt his feelings. He knows it was wrong of him to do that. And he is taking action. Look, we've got the chariot jumping out. He said, I am taking back my power to move this forward. And that's good news. Now, this is where we currently are. Between now and the 23rd or the 22nd, okay? I have some good news I would like to share with you. So I feel he is going to come in and tell you something, and that will be good news. So it could be that you just receive a message and it's good news to you. You know, because in his way, he's showing you in his own way that he does care about you. So I feel when he messages you, which he will, very likely in the chariot season, very likely in the next couple of weeks or so, it's going to be a communication that shows you that he does care about you, even if it's just a small communication, or he gives you some good news, or it's nothing really like, oh my goodness me, I care about you, or it's like, how are you doing, what you've been up to, or you have a conversation. It's his way of showing you he cares. So that's his plan. Okay, he's going to reach out and communicate in this Cancer season. So the angels say, you are a very special person. This is what you need to remember. You are spiritual and strong, magnificent. Enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle. Focus on service, okay? And the moon cycle could be significant. So you could have a communication coming in around the new moon. It says moon cycles will be important for you. Reflect. We just had a full moon. Reflect and meditate on the situation. Rise above fear and struggle with the power of prayer and breath work. So there could actually be something coming in between now and the new moon. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I was P, thoughts, messages and feelings were in no contact, okay? So what's going on with P? He's actually feeling a bit jealous. Okay, you got a happy birthday coming through here. So I don't know if your birthday's been recently or one's coming up. Okay, but he's saying you do matter to me. And I feel he's jealous. Maybe you've been spending time with other people. So whether you have or not, I do feel he's been a bit jealous, okay? So he said, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was afraid to reach out in case you expected too much too soon. I'll make it up to you, I promise. So he's either thinking about reaching out to you on an upcoming birthday, or if he hasn't reached out, he's thinking about apologising for that. Or he's thinking about his birthday. A birthday is significant, and you do matter. He wants you to know that he does want to bring this connection back stronger. He just gets jealous. I feel he's triggered at this current time. This could even be, because it says, the reason why I've picked this deck today is it's more for the energy. So maybe he's seen you celebrating some kind of birthday. If it isn't your own, it could be a family member, or you've been out with friends or something like that, and it made him jealous. And he wants you to know that you matter to him. So, yeah, he said, I am taking action towards you. So he is going to message you. He is going to do something. What's his intention? Because jealousy is pushing him to. He doesn't want you with anybody else. He said, I want to come and see you, to talk to you and steal a kiss or three. And there's a winky face in that, which is also about desire. I'll tell you the truth about how I feel. So he intends to tell you the truth about how he feels. He wants to come and see you and kiss you. He's experiencing a bit of jealousy, which is pushing him to take action towards you because you do matter to him. Even if he's acted like he doesn't care, or if he's made you question that. And I feel he either intends to do it around a birthday, or he's seen you celebrating in some way, and it's got him mad, and it's not your fault. So is there a timing around this, okay? Anything you need to know? He's reflecting right now. So he's currently in reflection. He's thinking about the next step. So what can you do in the meantime? Strength comes from within you and above you. Call on Archangel Michael. You'll be okay. I hope that helps, okay? I feel he's finding the strength to come forward. Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz doctor said my liver is mildly enlarged. If the tightness I get when I get gas in my stomach doesn't stop after 10 days, then I have to do an endoscopy. I'm fed up. Okay, well, I've told you really how to heal. Okay, you've got to change it, the way you're looking at things in your life. And, you know, I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm saying it over and over again. Okay, because your body is a temple, and your body reacts or responds really, but your body's responding to how you're thinking in your head. So I just want to read you the liver in here, because I don't feel it's like as bad as you perhaps think it is at all, okay? Liver is to do with anger and primitive emotions, chronic complaining, justifying fault finding to deceive yourself and feeling bad. Well, doesn't that resonate with what you've been going through? So if you want to heal this without having that endoscopy, start affirming today, love and peace and joy are what I know. I choose to live through the open space in my heart. I look for love and find it everywhere. Look for love everywhere, not fear. Reasons to be in fear. Fear creates all these problems. This is why you're going through physical things. If you want to heal yourself, you've got to stop being in fear. And that's not me being harsh, that's me being true. You know, you see a sign, you're like, oh my goodness me, that's the worst thing in the world, something bad's going to happen. It's bringing in fear. So, treatment, have some fun. Instead of operating in fear, listen to your body. Your body's probably saying, hey, I don't need an endoscopy, I just need to have some fun. I just need to be less stressed out. Please listen to me. Seek outside help, which is what you're doing. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't have procedures, I'm not saying don't see doctors. I'm just saying you have to listen to yourself first, okay? The relationships you have in your life are what are causing a problem as well, because you're not operating in the love, you're operating in fear, worry, stress. What's going to happen to my mum? Is she going to die? What's going to happen? It's like all that stress, okay? See yourself fully healed. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't have this done, but you've got a delay now, waiting time, 10 days, where you can work on yourself. Okay, so use this 10 days to your advantage to focus on love, not fear. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm just moving the chat up. We've got Zainab, thank you for the donation, honey. How Mustafa saw me as a boss for the first time working together. So how did he see you as a boss? First time working together. How did he see you? How did he perceive you? Okay. Rejuvenation. So I feel there's a happy outcome here with the sun coming out for one. So I feel maybe he was trapped in his head. He was worried. with it being in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, he was perhaps worrying about it and then he released that. So I feel that any fear or struggle that he had, you turn that around. Okay, so I feel like perhaps he was a bit nervous or worried, for example, about you working together or about what you would say or how you'd be, but you brought warmth into the situation and handled it in a beautiful way, and it released all that trapped air. So maybe there was trapped air, okay? In other words, and that can come from stress. So I feel whenever he was worried about, you released that through your energy. So I feel a happy outcome. I feel how we saw that you, the first time working together, was actually happy and positive, and he felt rejuvenated. So this is like at the end of the day, he felt rejuvenated. He didn't feel like, oh, I've just had a really hectic day, or even though it may have been a hectic day, he feels like he felt like it was a good day. He felt positive about it. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Hastiva, thank you for the donation. Husband Awali, current feelings for his wife. So how is he currently feeling? How is he currently feeling? He's planning to do something. I want us to get together in person. Now, he may want to spend some time with you. This could be like having a date night. So it could be that you need to have more time together, especially if you feel like there's been other people around or there's been a lot going on. So I feel he's inspired to plan something. He said, I want us to get together in person. I'm afraid of messing it up with my stupid behaviour. Okay, maybe he's got stupid behaviour. Maybe you feel like that, that he messes things up. He's saying, I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. So really, you inspire him. So when I'm connecting with his energy here, first of all, I don't feel there's like anything nasty going on. Okay, yeah, he's coming up as the magician. I'm finally taking control of my life and making things happen. He wants to step into his masculine role. He wants to take you out, or he wants to show up for you. Maybe he feels like, I don't know, that, or maybe you resonate with this, that you feel like you do everything, or you're kind of sorting everything out, and he wants to take control of that. He wants to be the man of the relationship, and he's feeling inspired to do that. So give him the chance to perhaps ask you out on a date. I know you're married, but I mean, like, he could say, oh, should we go out for the evening, or let him pursue you in a way. I feel he wants to pursue you. He feels inspired to do that. He needs to take control. He's saying, I'm finally taking control to do this. I want to do something. Okay, what else? Yeah, Chariot, Hangman, if there's been delays. Maybe there's been delays. Things have been on hold. Maybe your passion has been on hold, or your relationship has been on hold for other things. Well, things are going to move forward during this Cancer season. With the Chariot there, have confidence. He's going to take the next steps with power and strength as a magician. So I feel if things have felt stuck or stagnant, he's going to take action. He wants to do something. Let me just see what his intention is. I want to buy you a gift. Now, this could be around an occasion. I don't know if you've got a birthday coming up, or an anniversary, or some kind of special event. Okay? I want to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So it's very clear here. He feels like he hasn't been treating you right, or he hasn't been taking the initiative, or he wants to treat you right. That's what I'm picking up on. So don't be surprised if he suddenly gives you a gift and you go out for a meal or something like that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Micah, thank you for the donation, honey. Micah says, why am I noticing mirrored or angel numbers meaning, please? Because it's a sign that you're aligning. It's the way the universe speaks to you in universal code. Mirrored numbers means you're going through the same things as your twin. Okay, it also means you're becoming highly aware, you're becoming more sensitive. Maybe you're seeing 444 and wearing that today. Okay, so the meaning is obviously giving you some kind of guidance. So the way you can do that, you can either sit with the angel number itself, okay, or you can actually Google the spiritual meaning. So let's get the angel numbers oracle out. So what are you being guided to know? Yeah, 44 coming through here. Angels are protecting you and showering you with love. So they're showing me 44, which I'm not surprised because I'm wearing 444. So you could be seeing 444. But whatever your numbers are, because obviously mirrored numbers can be like 1111 or 1221 or 1331 or whatever it is, you're being shown that the angels are with you. that you have protection from heaven. They are showering you with love. And that could also be a sign that your twin is showing that to you as well. Okay, so whenever the numbers are you're seeing, it's a sign from heaven that you are safe. Okay, what else are the numbers showing to you? What else are the numbers showing to you? Let go of all that no longer serves you. Got the snake there, very powerful. So it could also be a sign that your twin is doing the work, letting go of things that don't serve them. It can be a sign of karmic endings. So the universe is speaking to you. So again, you can either Google them, or the messages will come to you intuitively anyway. Or you could perhaps buy yourself a book if you haven't got one, like Angel Numbers by Carl Gray, or any other angel number book, or buy yourself an angel deck or something like that. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I'm in inner union, almost done. That's really good to know. So let's get you something to help you first in your inner union. Look at this. This is what you're recognising. That you are beautiful and special. Affirm it. I'm beautiful. I'm special. And you're doing spiritual practices that soothe your soul. So I feel that's confirming what you're already doing. It's very likely you are doing spiritual practices like meditation or walking or gratitude or whatever it is you're doing to enjoy life, and that soothes your soul. It reminds you of how beautiful and special you are. So what's going on with your twin? Yeah, and he's realising that he's blocked the union. Now, I'm not saying you haven't had a part in it, because obviously you are one. But he said, I know I've blocked our union, and I know I'm really blocking myself. So he's been realising so many things. So what's his intention? What's coming out? He's saying, I want to watch a movie with you and share some popcorn. So he's had a dream about that. I will share a song for you on my social media. So he's communicating with you through music. Okay? I want to kiss your hot lips. And I want to show you can count on me. So I feel that's really the main thing. He wants you to trust him again. He wants you to know that you can count on him. And maybe that's what's happened in the past, where you couldn't rely on him for whatever reason. So he's communicating with you through music. So what's he sending you in music? And Donna may even be picking a song up for you. Okay? Come and get it. I'm not going anywhere. So I feel this is kind of where you're at. That you are like, when you're ready, come and get it. I'm not going anywhere. But that doesn't mean you're like just hanging around waiting. You're living your life. You're just kind of like, if it's meant to be, I know you're going to come to me. Or I know the universe is going to sort it out. I know I can't miss out on what's meant for me. So I'm going to enjoy my life, do me, and let the universe sort it out. So you're saying, I'm not going anywhere. When you're ready, come and get it. That's Selena Gomez. Okay, come and get it. So what messages is sharing for you in music? Well, what are the songs saying to you? He wants to meet up, and he's trying to forgive himself. So maybe he's trying to forgive himself because he's wanted to meet up with you in the past and he hasn't. He's like backed out or chickened out, or, he hasn't followed through on something or any plans. Perhaps he's made plans with you and then, dashed them at the last minute and you couldn't trust him then or something like that. So I do feel he's going to ask to meet up. I'm not saying it's going to be today, but I feel that that's what's aligning, because you're working on inner union. You're in alignment. Yeah, he's at a crossroads here. And your intuition is telling you he's at a crossroads as well. He's on the verge of doing something. This could come in within 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 months. You're still trapped in something though. Something that causes illusion. And your confidence is helping him to move forward. He's actually feeling that right now. He feels like you're being a bit indifferent. So he is actually a bit concerned that you're moving on or that you don't care anymore. But again, that's illusion that traps him in his head, and that will push him to take action. So in other words, keep doing what you're doing and allow him to move forward. So the end of August could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for using Milestone. Messages and guidance from the angels for this summer, please. And an Archangel card. So what do you need to know for the summer? You got the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. What I'm feeling is, I've been through this myself in my own journey, and I've talked about this on the channel. I went through a breakthrough in May on my own journey. And I feel you may have experienced the same thing, because I'm getting the same thing coming through here, where you've realised that only you can turn your life around. And maybe that's how you feel about this summer. Okay, you've made that decision that life is too short and precious to waste. Either sitting around or feeling sorry for yourself or going over the past or whatever it is. I feel you've been through a turning point And now you're moving forward and things are happening now. So I'm seeing this as a turning point for you between May just gone and August. Okay, things are happening now. Swift action will lead to rapid results. If you're traveling, you'll be safe and protected anywhere. I mean, there's just disconnected and reconnected there. So if you're going anywhere, if you're traveling anywhere, you're going to be okay. You're going to be safe. You're going to be protected. But I feel you're going through a turning point. I feel definitely over the last 5 weeks or so, or over the next 5 weeks, or a combination of both, because I'm getting May to August, a turning point of you recognizing it's up to me to be happy. I don't need to wait for anything to happen or be different to be happy. I can be happy now. I'm going to be grateful now, and that's turning things around in your life. What else do you need to know? That's your card. Okay, there's another one there. That's the one I'm trying to grab. You've got, the dolphin. Love it. You may be seeing dolphins. Okay, so the dolphin is about lightening the load. I feel that's what you've done. You're being more light-hearted. You're relaxing more. You're being more playful. There could definitely be an opportunity to travel. Maybe you go somewhere where there's dolphins. Cosmic consciousness, breath work, sacred geometry. So I feel you're aligning with your higher self. Dolphins are very highly attuned spiritual beings. And I feel you're lifting up to your higher version. You've got dandelion, vitality, empowerment, perseverance. So you don't give up. And this is the wish card, or the wish flower. So you're being guided with Archangel Ryan to make a wish, okay? And dragonfly, big changes, transformation, magic illusion. So you could be seeing 555. Now I know you want an Archangel card. I'm going to bring my deck in. So I definitely feel that you're going through a big epiphany or awakening between now and the end of August. You've got Archangel Gabriel with you, helping you to create things in your life. And Archangel Uriel lighting the way. Love it. So Uriel's illuminated everything, and Archangel Gabriel is creating the way forward. So really, blessings. May a turning point to August a turning point. And you may resonate with what I've just said. I went through a big epiphany in my own journey in May. That's when I finally realised my own worth, I think, after like 30 years. So amazing. I feel like that's what perhaps you're going through as well. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get a message from Mohammed? I saw 555666 today, thanks. So what does Mohammed want you to know? So I feel what those numbers are coming through for is because he wants to change, but there's still fear in the way, okay? When he wants to do something, but there's still fear in the way. Yeah, he's saying, I love you, I'll always come back. So I feel he wants to reach out or come back to you, but there's still fear in the way. So he's saying, I'm processing. I'm working out what to do, what to say, and how to do it, and that's why I need time. So he still needs a little bit more time, but he's very clear that he loves you, okay? What else? Yeah, King of Wands, I am yours. Body, heart, mind, and soul, I belong to you. Things are not always what they seem. So if he's with someone else or there's someone else in his energy, it's not what it seems. They're guiding me to bring this deck in. Because he's saying, I'm yours. Body, heart, mind, and soul. Look at this, you got reincarnate. I'll always choose you every lifetime. So I feel it's getting to the stage now where he knows he needs to make a choice. And obviously that choice is to choose himself that leads to you. But that's where he is currently. The door is still closed. The gate is still closed. But the opportunity is ahead. Okay? So what's your guidance in the meantime? That's why you're seeing those numbers. Don't be surprised if you start seeing gates opening or doors opening or things like that. Yeah, you're saying, I'm trusting you to find your way. So you know you can't rush this, you can't force this, you can't make it happen. So you're allowing it to all happen. Yeah, there's fear around this. Any timelines, please, angels? Still delays because of a decision. Possibly delayed until September. And then the change coming in December to March. They're saying December to March. I'm getting September. I'm getting a decision, okay, between now and September, but there's still delays until December, and then I'm feeling December to March, a change. I hope that helps, okay? Subi, thank you for the donation, honey. Subi says, hey Liz, what did Selva want to tell me? Why did he talk like that to me last time? He loves me. Current feelings of him towards me. So what does he want to tell you? What does Selva want to tell you? He's saying to you, I'm under your spell, okay? You've taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking about you. So he is thinking about you at this current time, okay? And he feels under your spell. So maybe he feels a little bit out of control when he's around you, and that's why he may say certain things to you. Why did he talk like that to me last time? Okay, so I feel that he may get a little bit stressed out by the way his feelings are. And then he can say things that perhaps upset you or make you doubt the love or things like your cinnamon chanty. So maybe he feels like you've been casting spells on him or doing spell work, that's not true. He just feels like, whoa, I can't stop thinking about you. So he may feel like, what is this? He's trying to work it out. So if he said something that's hurt you, he's done it to push you away so he can go within and process his feelings. But he's saying, when I feel dead inside, your love lights me up and I can breathe again. So how he really feels about you is that you've made his life better. Okay, so it's very much like he was a bit dead inside until he met you, and then you've changed that. I need to be able to give to you everything you give to me. So he may not feel he can give to you at this current time equally, but that is what he wants to do and what he knows he needs to do as well. So there is progress taking place, especially in the 3rd week of August. So he's struggling to get something out of you. He's struggling with his words, okay? So I feel the 3rd week of August could be significant. There's an eclipse coming around then as well. And he's very aware of how strong you are. So the message for you is, you can handle whatever's going on. Okay, there may well be an opportunity coming in here around the 3rd month of August time. Okay, let me just see what else what's his intention. I want to grow old with you. I want to kiss your hot lips. So he does want you. I just feel he's struggling with opening up. I want to see why, why he did what he did, or what's he saying. He wants your love. He wants to be your only lover. So he could get jealous as well. There could be some jealousy, and that could make him act the way he does sometimes. I'm not saying you're giving him a reason to be jealous. He may just have that in him. Okay, so it may well be that he's trying to process how he's feeling about you, and that's bringing up a lot of stress in him. Because I feel he doesn't quite know what he's doing. I'm getting a lot of confusion. I feel he needs some time to process his thoughts, okay? So you got 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, okay, through worry and stress. Take back your power by remembering that fear is not real and only has power over you if you let it. Stand up to fear and it won't control you any longer. So I feel that's what he's doing. And he may be having a few sleepless nights. So I feel that he could be overcoming this by the 3rd week of August. I've got that week significantly standing out. I hope that helps, okay? C says, I've lost the 3rd donation. Well, I've answered your question. You donated 3 times and I've answered it, okay? You asked first about your visa, then you asked about Jake, and then you asked about what you need to do. And the angel said you need to retreat, okay? Archangel Gabriel came through with the retreat card. So I don't know if you've watched that, okay? That card came out for you. He's saying, guidance on the visa and stay. Only have around 2 weeks left with no money to apply. Can we clarify what taking action? The angels, you don't need to keep donating to me. But what you need to do is go within for the answers. And honestly, I'll say this to you again, because you're saying you're tired of this, okay? Of whatever's going on. I want to say this to you again. I mean this with love. If you feel you don't get the right answers here through me, there's plenty of other readers out there you can go and donate. Okay, and they could perhaps give you more of a clear answer. I can only tell you what the angels are bringing through for your highest good. And Archangel Gabriel is saying to block out distractions like struggle, fear, worry, stress, whatever it is. Go within. Spend time alone so you can focus on your priorities. That's what you need to do. Okay? Gabriel's saying it's about time management. You've got to let go of the timing. Because again, you're saying, I need to do something in this amount of time. 2 weeks left. It's stress. It's causing more stress. The more you worry, the worse it gets, okay? So the angels say, place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. You get distracted with fear, worry, what other people are thinking, what other people are doing. The angels are giving you a very clear message in. You've got to block out distractions. That means you have to have unwavering faith that it's going to be okay. Set the intention. Okay, I'm going to deal with it now. What can I do to deal with this now? Instead of needing a tarot reader to give you the answers, you have to go within. You are an intuitive being. Okay, the angels are with you every step of the way. You're saying, means buying a plane ticket. My workshop plan to use to got delayed till August. I feel like since I was a kid, financially damaged by my family and they rejoice. Well, that just says it all. Because the card that came through was about releasing resentment. So you've got to release the resentment. It's not your family's job to make it all better for you. You have that power. You are a creator. So I'll read you this again. The money systems of the world can seem upsetting. And that can also be what you're going through. Because you're saying there, I feel like since I was a kid, I was damaged by my family and they rejoice. Well, you've got to forgive all of that. Because it's not your family teach you lessons to become more independent, becoming independent of your family. And at least you've got a family. Oh, my family are up there. At least you've got a family, you see. So the angels say the money system of the world, whatever you're going through right now, may be upsetting to you. But holding on to those resentments pushes your abundance away. So when you're holding on to all of that, it's just pushing your power away. Instead, see all of this as a tool, including the way they've behaved. It's helping you to become more independent. Okay? It says, see a better world, and the shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Let me bring you one more message in. You've got to do the work. You've got to do the work. That also means forgiving everything and rising. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being guided to take. You're only going to receive those action steps if you go into your quiet time and you block out the stress that you're feeling and all the struggle and the chaos in your mind, okay? Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. That's the answer. Hope that helps, okay? Kiki, thank you for being here. So I'm going to answer messages in the chat now because I'm up to all the donations. So Kiki says, can I get a message from my DM? This is for Kikiness. So what's the message from your DM? He has taken action. He said, I feel empty without you. I know I had to learn the hard way what I've lost and what I'm missing, but now I want it back. I want you back. I hope you'll take me back. So he's going to take action towards you. So when will that be? When's he going to take action towards you, okay? There's a delay at this current time because a decision is coming in. So he's going to make that decision to come towards you between now and September. Okay, so the next 12 weeks are going to be significant. So don't worry, relax, breathe. Let's get you an affirmation out. He is coming back. Yeah, say, I release fear and choose peace. I trust in God's plan. So there is a plan to this. So I do feel he's going to come forward. Very likely that's your lesson to surrender and let him come to you. God has a plan on this. Okay, release any fear and choose peace. I hope that helps. We've got AM Gemini. Says, can I know any good things coming towards me in July? What's coming towards you in July? Gone back in. High Priestess. Trust your intuition. You already know your intuition is talking to you. Listen to your heart. Follow your gut instinct. You know what to do. So there could be opportunities coming in during July to follow your heart and truth. To connect more with your intuition. To listen to your heart and your gut. Okay. So you're becoming more intuitive in July. What else? You've got 3 wands. You're going to start seeing results, okay? The things you're being patient about, you're going to start seeing the results for. So in other words, you're learning what the true meaning of unconditional love and patience is when you're being trusting the process and when you're being quiet and silent, allowing things to unfold. And that's how you see the results. So the 3rd week could be significant. The 3rd week of July could be significant for you. Okay, and also Sagittarius season could be significant as well. So you may also see results around then too. So Christmas could be a very abundant time for you as well. I hope that helps, okay? Angelique says, was missed. Is Ken my twin? Really feel he is, but it's been so long. Well, first of all, no reader, I don't care who they are, can tell you if someone is or isn't your twin flame. It's a journey back to yourself. Okay, so you need to go within for the answer because the answer is in there. Doesn't matter whether it's been a day, a week, a year, or 50 years. Okay, this journey is in divine time and it can't be rushed. It's not about just being in a relationship. It's about learning and growing as a soul. And you do that separately to come together as your divine versions. Okay, so you have to trust what you feel inside about it. What is your intuition telling you? Okay, so is Ken your twin? What do you need to know? You're saying I'm working with the universe to create my dream. So you have to have faith that the universe knows what it's doing. You have to have faith that God knows when and how to bring him back in. Okay? And you're saying you're learning, because you're in separation at this time, you're learning that separation is preparation. Preparation for your union. It helps you to find faith. It helps you to connect in the 5D. That's what I connect with as a 3 of Pentacles. It's like 5D union, inner union, connecting with your angels, because you're learning to let go. At this current time in this separation, you're learning to surrender. You're learning to surrender and trust the journey. You're saying, I'm afraid to let go, which means surrender, but I'm learning how to trust the journey. Okay, so in this current separation, that's what you're learning. You may be seeing 333 or 444. I just want to see what he wants to say to you. He's saying, I have changed. So in this separation, he is changing. Even if you haven't yet seen any result or reward, okay? I am moving out of my old circle of friends because I don't have the same beliefs or morals. I've changed and I want more from my life. So he's definitely changing. He's becoming more spiritual. So he's saying to you, I've been hurt in the past, but I'm getting ready to pick myself up and start again. And I'm becoming more confident because of our connection. So he is preparing to shift something forward. I'm feeling October to June as a turning point. Okay, but you've got to have patience with the when. At this current time, you're learning to surrender still. Let me get you an affirmation card as well. You are a natural healer. And maybe that's what you're doing as well. You could be working on your healing journey in your spiritual purpose. Affirm, I release fear and choose peace. Well, don't affirm fear, but you are releasing fear. Say, I choose peace. I'm a natural healer. And I feel that when you choose peace, this is naturally going to heal. I hope that helps, okay? I saw Justin somewhere. There we are. Hi, Liz. Can I get a message? Yeah, any message from me, Liz? Can I get a message? This for Justin. What do you need to know? You got the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. So remember, this situation, this love, is teaching you lessons. You're being reminded of that. You're making a commitment to yourself and others at this time. So you're working on you. It says we constantly evolve, learn and grow on this journey of life. This is a time of deep spiritual growth and learning for you. Mistakes will be made, but they are just lessons in disguise to grow your soul and make you stronger. Have patience with yourself and others at this time. Okay, and you've got spirit animal. That animal you see represents me. So you may be seeing an animal at this time. I feel that you're going to see a couple. One could represent you and one could represent him. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for both. So I'm going to bring my animal deck in. I'm not saying this is definitely the animal you're seeing, because you could see animals in your own way. And that's a sign. You got spirit guides assisting you, spirit animals. But I want to see what comes through. Okay, so what spirit animal is around you? What spirit, there we are. And what spirit animal is around your twin? I feel that, yeah, look, the eagle, the great return. I feel that's what you may be seeing as well. You're seeing eagles. Okay, as a sign. So your dreams are manifesting, your twin flame is coming home. So when you see eagles, that's your sign. So your spirit animal is, wow, love this. You've got the caterpillar. And this is the most, when I created this deck, this was one of the most beautiful cards, because the caterpillar has all those sensories. And remember, that's why you come to Earth, because I know that sometimes it's painful for you, because you're like, it hurts. Well, that's why you come to Earth. It says, as you move through your life, notice all the magical things around you. Be aware of how you feel and embrace it even during the painful times. Feel the sun on your face and the air when you breathe, because you are alive. This always reminds me of in Barbie the film, where at the end it made me cry when, you know, the creator said, you're going to feel, you know, if you want to be a human woman, if you want to be alive, and that's what she says, send me down. She will cry and she will feel, but she'll feel it all for a reason. So I love that you've got that for you. Because that's saying to you, yes, I know it hurts, but you ask God to come down. God said it's going to hurt, you know. And you said, I know, send me down, beam me down. And your twins, oh, look at this, you got a little chick for birth. A new life has been born to you. It's like your twin is going through a rebirth. So you could be seeing eggs as well. A new home, a new beginning, a new job. The possibilities are endless. So really, this is a huge sign that your twin is going through a big shift and change in their life to be reborn in a new way. And I feel this is what you're being, it's like you're feeling it all. What happens when you get born? You feel everything, don't you? You see life with fresh eyes, and I feel that's what you're being reminded. I hope that helps, okay? And you've got the Hierophant as well, because obviously moving towards commitment, that's sacred union, so you could see rings as well. I'll tell you what, let's do a spirit animal around you, collectively pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3. So pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to do a spirit animal. There we go, okay? So I've actually got 3 piles, but I've got 2 animals coming out in pile 3. So 1, 2, and 3, can you see them? 1, 2, and 3, pick your pile. Let me know in the chat what card you're picking. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. I'm just reading what that person said that you've just timed out, Melissa. I'm just having a look. Okay, so card 1, you've got the fox. You could see a fox, okay? So they're finding a way to you, okay? So I'm finding a way out of a sticky situation. Now, you could be doing that too, but I feel this is more connected with your person. Okay, knowing exactly what to do and how to do it to execute that plan. So there may be some decision. No donations aren't closed, Daniel. I'm just doing a collective. So your person at this current time is trying to find a way forward. They're trying to work out what the next steps are. And they want to move a plan into place, okay? So they're finding a way. So this could well be walking away from a karmic partner or making a decision to move forward to you in some way. So a decision is taking place. Card 2. You've got make space. You've got the kangaroo. So something is going to happen soon and you're being prepared for it. So you may be guided to clear the clutter in your home or around you to make space in your life for this person. Because it's very likely they're going to come to you. So they could be living with you in the future. They could be coming to you. So if that means travelling to you or picking up their life to relocate to be with you, then that's a possibility. Australia could be significant for someone watching. Okay, but I feel this is about you clearing up your life and preparing your space, okay? Pile 3, you've got the rooster and you've got the wow, you've got the goat. I love this because I feel that there's going to be a big shift occurring for you or a big change for you in the year of the goat, which is next year, 2027, because that's the year of adventures. So they're awakening to their truth at this current time. You've got the rooster and realising there is a plan to everything that was, is, and ever will be. And I feel that's what you're realising, that there's a timing to everything. And it just may be your time, either during the Capricorn season or in 2027. So enjoy each day with joy in your heart and gratitude for what will be. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. We're going to do, Susil says, hey Liz, how's Sal doing? Does he love me? When will we talk again? So does Sal love you? I haven't just answered for you, have I? I know I've just answered. No, I think it's someone else. Okay, so how is Sal doing? Does he love me? So how does Sal feel about you? He lusts for you, and he's owning up to that, okay? And he's owning up to things in his life. Definitely a lot of desire between you, and he feels you. So I feel like this current time, he's feeling a lot of desire and heat, okay? So I'm not saying he doesn't love you, but I'm saying there's a lot of passion there. When I look at you, sometimes my desire takes me over, and that primal need for you makes me want to rip off your clothes and have you right there. I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? So I feel at this current time, there's lots of desire, especially at night time. While you've been apart, he's been learning who he is, so he can change and he wants to do the right thing. But I feel at this current time, there's lots of desire there. And you're saying, when will we talk again? Well, that desire will be pushing him to move forward. He's trapped in a situation, he needs to release that. There's fear there. I feel this is why he's not coming through in this reading and telling you he loves you, because he doesn't want to give you false hope or tell you how he feels in case he can't follow through on something, because he feels stuck or trapped in some way. And this could be a karmic situation or something he's got to release first. He's trying to find a way out. So if you just did that pick a pile and you picked the fox, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, but he said, I've been hurt in the past and now I'm ready to pick myself up. So I feel like he's a bit vulnerable about expressing love. So I am sensing love there. But he's not saying it because he may struggle with showing it. or saying it, not necessarily showing it, because he could show you through intimacy, but he may struggle with saying those words. And I feel that that's something he's struggling with between August and October. So it could be that he's more ready to actually have a conversation with you that's very love-based after that, okay? So when will we talk again? When he's at a crossroads. I feel the next 2 months are going to be pivotal. So I feel he won't really be able to give you anything real until October. I'm not saying you won't talk again until then, but it's not showing me. It shows that he's over the next 2 months or so, he's working something out. And you've got twin flames there as well. So it's very likely this is a twin flame connection, but you'll know yourself. So just have faith in the love. The desire is going to push him to you, but he does want to own up and do something right. But there could be a delay between August and October, or that could be a timeline when he comes in, but he may still not be opening up. And I feel you've got to be patient with that because that's something he's learning. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from Jennifer. How does she feel about me? So how does Jennifer feel? How does she feel about you? She's going to message you. She wants you. She's saying, I can't help wanting you. And I feel that's also physically wanting you as well, like there's desire there. She's saying, you excite me and your body and mind turn me on. I want you, and right now I don't care about anything else. There's so much I want to say to you. You can expect a message from me soon. So she's actually thinking about messaging you at this current time. So that's what's on her mind, okay? So what else? And you're probably sensing that. Yeah, the moon. Maybe the moon cycle's brought up a lot of emotion. The thing that's holding her back, though, is blocking my throat. Because I feel she wants to communicate, but there's still blocks there because she knows that it needs to be equally balanced. So she feels she can't give you that at this current time, even though she wants to message you. That's why she isn't. And I feel you may be seeing mirrored numbers, okay? You are my mirror. I know the power is within me to release all of this fear. So she's trying to work through her fears during this moon cycle with the full moon to the new moon. So what's your guidance? And I'm going to do what her intention is. You've got to forgive Ethan and rise because she is your future. You know that anyway. So get excited about the future. Just enjoy where you currently are. You're learning in the situation to go within for the answers. So when there's quiet times and silence, you're saying, I'm going within for the answers. I know how she feels about me because I trust what I'm shown through my angels. She said, I intend to do the right thing from now on. And I feel that's why she isn't rushing in. Because she knows that even though she wants you and she's feeling all this desire, it's got to be equally balanced. And if she can't give equally yet, that's why she's still holding back. Yeah, she said, I want to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And that's equal. She wants to be your equal. And that's something she's still struggling with, okay? Let's get anything else you need to know. I'll see what animal is guiding you. What animal is guiding you? Quite a few. So you've got butterfly. So there's a transition period going on. Okay, you've got the butterfly. You've got the ascension with the frog. So you could be seeing ascension numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and you've got the soul growth, which is about, the soul growth. You've got the whale. So there's a lot of soul growth taking place, especially for the butterfly and the whale to come out. You've got masculine power, and I feel that's what you're manifesting, your own masculine power, but also her power to step forward. You're going to be receiving parrot guidance, so repeat messages, things that come to you over and over again, like numbers, songs, things like that, that allow you to look closer, and you're shown rapid change. So you could be seeing dragonflies, camels, parrots. You could be seeing wolves, frogs, butterflies, and whales. Let me just get one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got admiration. Your kindness and beauty moves me. Now, I feel this is how you see her as well, that you admire everything about her, but she also admires you. So she could be your secret admirer at this time. She could be watching you, the way you move, the way you are. You're very kind and loving. But I feel you also see that in her. So I feel that you're recognising the good things in each other, and that's opening a doorway. Okay, I haven't got like a timing because I feel like she wants to act now, but she's holding back. Any timings? You got December to April, could be significant. Yeah, 3, building. This is what you're doing. You're building at this current time in the 5D, and that's why she's thinking about you. She's been thinking about you all through June. Okay, well, something could be manifesting or happening between December and April, because you've got 3 months from June and we're in July, August, September. You know, I know it's a few more months to December, but that's what I'm picking up on. So take it out, resonates. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do the beautiful Melissa in the house. Liz, may I get a bucket message, please? So what do you need to know? Okay, let's have a see. Could be having some lucid dreams. Okay, you could be having lucid dreams about a new home. Okay, it could be a new home in your future. Okay, maybe you've been Googling homes. Okay, there's a delay. So first you've got the Hanged Man. So there is a delay to things because there's currently some trouble going on. And that is definitely in their life, isn't it? Your twin's going through some trouble. Okay, you could be showing signs in films. So films are very significant. So if something's standing out to you in a film, it's giving you a sign. That film could be showing you about a new home. There's something about a new home here. So this could be about him moving to you or you getting a new home together in the future. And you could have a dream about that as well. It could also be connected with a boat. I'm not saying you're going to like live on a barge or something like that, but there could definitely be something to do with a boat where you go on a boat together or there's some kind of boat trip. Okay, so this could be in a film in some way. You've got a truck as well. Okay, so there could be a truck involved. So for example, you watch a film, there's a truck in there, a boat, a new home, and it's all a sign about something. Or this could be in a dream. Now, you know what dreams are like. They can be weird. And I feel this is what you're being shown something in a dream. So for example, you could see his name on a truck in a dream or in a film or something like that. That's what I'm picking up on. And then you may Google the answers because perhaps you're up in the air about things you don't know what to do. And you got carols, music, so you're receiving messages in music as well. So let's bring you some songs in. I mean, the booking messages are really good because it taps you in with your intuition. Okay, but if you want a clear answer, that's what we use cards for. He wants to be with you for Christmas time. I've got that in a reading coming up, okay? Come what may. What I'm getting here is, even if he's not with you at Christmas, by May he wants to be with you, okay? This is really interesting that these have come out. So what he's saying is, I feel that it's very unlikely, and I feel you know yourself anyway, it's very unlikely you're going to be together at Christmas, even though you both want that. And he will be lonely at Christmas time. He does want to spend the holidays with you, and vice versa. But I feel like in his head, he's thinking, come what may. So but he wants to, if he hasn't sorted it out by Christmas, he intends to by May. Our love will conquer all. So I'm seeing this as timelines. Obviously, these are songs, okay? But I'm seeing this as timelines where between December and May, that's his intention to be with you. He knows it's going to be hard work running up that hill. Soul growth is hard, but worth it. But he wants to roll in the deep with you. He knows you can have it all, that you can give him everything. And he wants to release his ex or the person that will be his ex because he said, I want to be grateful for that person. That person is a teacher. So I'm really getting this energy where he wants to end his karmic cycle. Okay, by May. That's coming through very clear. I hope that helps, okay? Come what may, I'm so excited. I'm seeing the show next week. Honestly, for those of you who've seen the film, and this is my opinion, but for those of you who've seen the film Moulin Rouge, it's a pile of poo. Okay, the film is 1 out of 10. The show, if you go and see the show, it's 1,000,000 out of 10. It's brilliant. It's my #1 show. And I'm seeing it on my 50th birthday next week, so I can't wait. I've seen it loads of times, but I'm seeing it again. Honestly, if you watch the film, you probably think, oh, I don't want to see the show. But honestly, the show will blow your mind. Totally different as well in some bits. So there's so many more parts to it than the film is just... I mean, personally, in my opinion, I think it was cast wrong anyway. But it's like they could have done the film so much better. Because like I hadn't seen the film, I went to see the show the first time with no expectation, didn't know anything about it. Watched the film, watched the show, the theatre live show, blown away. Okay, it suddenly went to the top of my theatre list because I'm a big theatre lover. Okay, it took over all the other shows. Okay, I was like, right. You know, Phantom, Jesus Christ Superstar. I was like, oh my goodness me, Moulin Rouge is the best of the best. Can't wait to watch the film. Bought the film, watched the film, turned it off. Well, I did watch it, but I mean, I could have turned it off halfway through. That's how bad it was in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, if you love the film Moulin Rouge, then if you see this show, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's a bad film in that way, just in my opinion it is. Okay, but the film is out. The film is Moulin Rouge. It's got Come What May. Yeah, Melissa, Come What May, the song is in the film Moulin Rouge, but it's in the show as well. Oh my goodness me, I get angel bumps when I'm thinking about watching the show. So good. In the show, he sings at the end. Oh my goodness me. He sings because he goes into a rage because he's losing his true love, okay? Because she's choosing someone else over him, not because she wants to, but because she feels she has to. And he sings Roxanne first, okay? You don't have to put on the red light. And then he goes in, this is in the show, and then he sings Rolling in the Deep and Crazy all together. So he sings, You're Driving Me Crazy, that one. Who sang that one? And then he goes into Rolling in the Deep. He starts singing Crazy and then it goes into Rolling in the Deep. Oh my goodness me, it's like angel bumps. So he's like, you're driving me crazy. We could have had it all. It's like, oof, there's a fight. Honestly, it's just like it's amazing. It is. Gives me angel bumps. And it's so funny because the Count, the baddie, and he sings Like a Virgin as well. By Madonna, which is so funny. It's just hilarious, honestly. It's so good. And when the main guy sings Chandelier, it's brilliant. Angel bumps. It's so good. I can't wait to see. I would see it every night if I could. If I lived in London, I'd be seeing that every week. I'm not joking. Got angel bumps just talking about it. So I hope that helped. Okay, anyway. So Zainab, thank you for the donation. Message from Gerard after he saw my picture on my story. So how does he feel about you after seeing your picture? So 2 cards. First one is, I feel you. So he felt your energy. You know, he looked at your picture and he felt you. He's saying, I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? Okay. And he said, I'm afraid you'll move on and meet someone else. It's keeping me awake at night. I can't lose you. Okay, so it made him think all kinds of things. He doesn't want to lose you. He's worried that you'll move on. And he feels you around him. He felt you very strongly. Okay, what else does he want you to know about that? I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So remember, when he sees you, he connects with the essence of you, the Empress in you. He knows that. He feels you very strongly. So what's his intention? I intend to quit all of the things that are bad for me. I want to text you all the time. So it made him want to text you as well. And he made him think about levelling up and what he needs to do. Let's get you an angel message. So what else do you need to know? You've got the moon. This moon cycle could have made you feel things as well. Moon cycles will be important for you to reflect and meditate on the situation. So there could be a lot of healing or reflecting going on between now and the new moon. Rise above fear and struggle with the power of prayer and breath work. So is he planning on taking action? Yeah, he's going to move forward. I feel you're definitely going to receive something in July. Okay, but again, balance. It's still not balanced. That's why it's in reverse, because he still can't give you what you want at this current time, but he wants to move forward. That's what he wants to do. Okay, the 2nd of July could be significant. That's tomorrow, isn't it? 2nd of July. Tomorrow, something could happen tomorrow. I'm not saying he's definitely going to reach out tomorrow. Don't hold me to that. But I feel something could shift tomorrow. I hope that helps again. Oh no, not me. Honestly, the way he sings that, okay, it's brilliant. Is it Madonna? Just hang on, let me think. What song does he sing? Because he sings it in a funny way. I can't, I'm trying to think what he sings. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't Madonna, sorry. They do sing Material Girl, though. It's not. He sings Rihanna, Girl of the World. He sings that, sorry. I'm mixing them up. He sings, because he said, I want you to love me. And he sings it like to her. To Satine. You know, he sings it to her. But it's so funny how he does it. That's what he sings, Girl in the World. You know, I want to be the only man and all that. It's really funny. Anyway, Well, you have to see the show. It's been, honestly, in London, it's just fantastic. I know it's been on tour, and I haven't seen it on tour, but in London, it's fantastic. I'll have to watch the film, but watch it. The film's all right. It's for me, it's a 1 out of 10. But if you haven't seen the show, you'll probably enjoy it. Okay, but if you get a chance to see the actual live theatre production show, honestly, rush and see it because it's fantastic. Okay, I'm sure, and where you are, they've got it somewhere. So Minbu, thank you for the donation. Minbu says, "How is Pete today?" So how is Pete today? He's saying, yeah, this is the thing. He was in denial before, but he feels like he can do something now. He said, "I'm sorry I hid my real feelings from you." And he may have been hiding those feelings from himself. He said, "I've always been in love with you." He's struggling to get this out. So he's struggling to communicate. Okay, "I've always been in love with you, and I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face. Trust me to do this my way. I am ready, but I have to do it at my own time." There's fear coming in there. Okay, so I'm focused now on making this work. So he is going to make something work with you. You've got to give him time. I don't accept super chat for on here, honey, because PayPal, because I haven't got access to it. Okay, that's why I haven't got access to it, Luna. Okay, I'd have to get my phone and everything. So, and you haven't got to donate. I can answer your question in a minute. Okay, so just bear with me. So I'm focusing on making this work. So I feel he wants to make this work with you. For him to come up as the King of Pentacles is a sign he's doing the work, okay? So what's your guidance? You've got, you're working with the universe to create your dreams. You're working with the universe, the law of attraction. So have faith in what the universe is doing. You said, "I need to feel your body next to mine." So he does want you. "I want to text you. I need to feel your body next to mine." So he is intending on doing something right. So what's your guidance? Let go of your own fear and ego. Got the devil there. Stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. So you know your truth. Even if your ego's saying, "Oh, he doesn't care," or "it's not real," or you know your truth. When the time is right, you'll be able to speak that truth and he will fight for what he wants. I hope that helps, okay? So Luna, what's your question, honey? Hi Liz, why did my DM lie when I asked him if he's in town? I got disappointed. Perhaps he didn't feel ready to spend time with you. It wasn't the right time. Again, if you're saying, I asked him if he's in town. So it may be that you were in masculine energy trying to move it forward and he wasn't ready. He is saying sorry though. So remember, that's what you need to remember. Were you trying to activate something or trying to make something happen? Okay, so I miss you and hope you can forgive me for all the things I've done. He may even be worried about seeing you in person because he doesn't quite know how to apologise. I know I've hurt you very badly with my words and actions, and I'm truly very sorry. It was all because of my own insecurity and fear. So, and everything's in divine timing. If you were meant to meet up, you would have done. Okay? Yeah, it's hurt you, and he knows he's sorry he's hurt you. He said, heartbreak and pain makes you stronger and wiser. So there's still a lesson being learned. The pain will not last forever. Things will improve with time. Feeling a void is a sign to give back to you. So you may still be learning the lesson of self-love. To not be the bee, to be the flower, to allow him to come forward towards you. So don't feel he lied in a malicious way. It was more he got stuff going on, or he didn't know how to see you or what to do. You've got a spirit animal with you as well. So let me just see what spirit animal is coming through. You've got repeat guidance, the parrot guidance. So you've got to trust the message you're receiving from heaven. Repetitive signs and things are trying to get your attention. And that could even be to let him come to you. You know, so don't take it personally. Try not to worry or take it personally thinking, oh, he didn't care about me, he doesn't love me. The timing wasn't right for whatever reason. You are going to reconnect though. There will be a time coming up, possibly over the next 3 weeks to 3 months, where you will come together. So try not to take it personally. Pull your energy back and let him come towards you. Let me get one more card. You've got, yeah, this is the thing. This is what he's teaching you. To no longer take it personally or get involved in drama. So he's actually teaching you that lesson. I hope that helps, okay? Flaming Art, thank you for the donation. Can I please get a message from Kevin K today? What does Kevin K want you to know today? He's going to message you. He's saying, there's so much I want to say to you. I expect a message from you soon. So he's going to message you soon. Okay, anything else about this message? He's releasing burdens, 10 of Wands, but it's in reverse. So I feel like he was perhaps carrying burdens around and that got in the way, and now he's releasing those burdens. That could even be because you've given this to heaven. So if you've surrendered this, it's going to result in a contact, because you were perhaps carrying around the struggle yourself about wanting something to happen. As soon as you let go, boom, the message comes in. He's saying, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it. So if there's still delays at this time, he is going to message you. I feel you're being guided to let go of the burden of it all, and then the message will come in. Okay, and I feel that he could be carrying around burdens that he's now releasing. I haven't really got a timeline coming in, because it's going to be spontaneous when you let go. You're saying this is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love. Ambulance. Perhaps he's been going through something physically. I'm following my passions. So I feel the guidance is follow your passions, focus on your passions, your purpose, because it is a once-in-a-lifetime love. You both know it, and when the time is right, he'll reach out. Any timeline for this message? Tower. Chaos and upheaval is happening to grow you and create desired change. Breathe yourself back into the moment and observe it in a higher way. You'll see the reason, understand this when you do. So I feel you've just got to let things happen naturally. But I feel the tower has already fell. I feel like he's overcoming burdens now, connected with this tower. And that may have held him back in the past. So the fact that you've got the Page of Cups coming through, really, and the Page of Swords, I mean, he could be watching you as well. He's currently working out how to break that silence, or how to come forward and speak to you. Or he's working out what the next step is. I hope that helps, okay? Several, thank you for the donation. Will I get the money from my mother's cancer settlement soon? Will you get the money from your mother's cancer settlement? Well, you got the Empress, so I feel that's about security, and you've got the Nine of Cups. So this will be able to help you to move your dreams into place. So I feel this could be between now and September. Okay, it says this is a beautiful time in your life. Your dreams are coming true and you're feeling good. Give thanks to God for your life and the blessings will continue. Now, obviously, I'm not feeling you'll be feeling good about what's happened, but I feel this message is about this cancer settlement is going to help with your dreams coming true in some way. Now, I mean, dreams coming true is just about having the stability you need or feeling better emotionally, whatever it is. So I feel the answer is yes by September. And you could be seeing 12/12 as a sign of that, okay? Anything else you need to know about this? Same card, oh my goodness me, you got dreams coming true. And you've got the Three of Pentacles, which is 3 months. So we're in July, August, September. So I feel between now and the end of September. It could even be on the 3rd of September. That could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? Kite the Adventurer says, the signs I'm seeing listening to this while walking is crazy. I love seeing signs. Let's get you a card, honey, because I don't know what your question is. So you've got 10 of Cups. Look at that. You were blessed with a happy home and a successful relationship. If you aren't yet, you will be. So what you're manifesting, to continue this, make as much time for you and your connection with God as you make time for your special person. So I feel you're manifesting your 10 of Cups. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You're on the right path to manifesting your 10 of Cups. So you may be seeing 717. I hope that helps, okay? Socorro, great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Message for my eternal love, D. Guidance on journeys when is union. When you don't need it anymore. I'm paying attention, he's watching you. Your voice haunts me. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. So you're haunting each other's energy at this current time. So you're feeling each other. Temperance in the world, patience. I must do this at my own pace because that's how I'll follow through on my plans. A new chapter's about to begin. We hold the world in our hands. So you've got to be patient, okay, because there's a new beginning. Now, I see the world in my own way I read, okay, as the new year, and Temperance is Sagittarius. So there could be something shifting between Sagittarius and the new year. And it's like November and the new year. I'm owning up. While we've been apart, I've been learning who I am. I really have changed. And I want you to know you can count on me to do the right thing. So your guidance is to work on the inner union, to work with the universe to create your dreams, to find your own place in the world, especially over the next 2 months, and to don't care what people think, to let go of judgment. So things are still aligning for union. I feel there's still lessons being learned. What's your twins' intention? You've got, I want you to meet my friends and family, okay? And I need to feel your body next to mine. So any timeline for union, 5D connection first, the same, which is about the inner union. Okay, you're building, look, it's all about 5D. So yes, I know it's frustrating because you want to be with him now, or you want the connection to be in a physical way, but the angels say work on the inner union first. You are strong enough to handle whatever's going on. Okay, could be 3 to 4 months, but I'm kind of feeling it's more about the inner union. 8 of Swords, a situation that has controlled you is coming to an end. This could be about something shifting after the end of August as well. You are recognising you're only trapped by your own mind and can walk away from anyone or anything not serving you at any time, becoming free. That could be your energy or his. Have we got a timeline for union? Got January, and you've got today to January. So anything could happen from today onwards. January could be significant, or between now and January. You may be seeing yellow flowers. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation, honey. What is Milar's feelings and intentions for Sunita? What is there ahead in the future for us, and bucket messages? Is there any black magic around our relationship? Well, first of all, thinking there's black magic around is a sign that you're not trusting the love. Thinking other things can affect the love. Okay, so if you feel that anything like that's going on, cleanse your space. I talked about that not long ago. I did a little short about that, didn't I? Cleanse your space, sage your space. Okay, get an actual duster and go round the whole house, clearing away energetic cobwebs. Okay, sage yourself, sage your space. Call on Archangel Michael to cleanse it, to put anything of darkness into the light. Okay, you'll be protected, okay? So I feel you can easily release that, but I don't feel that's affecting the connection, okay? So what is Milar feeling? He's saying, I'm ready. So if he is with someone, he's going to leave that person. He's saying, it's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. So whenever he's in, he knows he's ready to leave that person. He's just trying to find strength. Or whatever he's dealing with, he's trying to walk away from it. Whatever his karmic struggle is. He's saying, but it's better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. I've gone within to process. I have to work this out. So he knows he's ready. When I say he's ready, it doesn't mean like he's ready in this moment. It means he knows he's got the power in him. And he's gone within to process that, to work it all out. That's why it's better for him to be alone. So you've got to trust that he is finding his way out of that situation. Okay? So what's his intention? I need to sort myself out, and I do intend to change. So you've got to give him that trust in a way that he is going to do that instead of wanting things to happen. So focus on you. You're saying, I'm strong, independent, and self-assured. You don't need him in your life to be happy. You want him in your life, but you don't need him in your life. In other words, focus on your life at this current time. What animal is guiding you? He's finding a way. Fox. Finding a way out of a sticky situation. Knowing exactly what to do and how to do it, but needing to execute the plan. So in other words, he knows what he needs to do. It's putting it into place that he's finding hard. And that's why you keep perhaps getting repeat guidance from your angels. They keep telling you the same thing. So what can you focus on at this time? The universe loves you. You may be seeing 222. You may be seeing spiders. So affirm the universe loves me. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for whatever the universe has in store for me. I want to bring Archangel Michael in. There he is, okay? About this black magic thing you're connecting with. What does Archangel Michael want you to know? Decide to be happy now. I don't feel there's any black magic coming at you. There may be like a few negative thoughts coming your way, but I feel it's more that he needs to decide. He's got to choose, hasn't he, to be happy now. That's what he needs to do. So you can do this too. You can choose to be happy now in this moment. So say thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. Okay, so let's bring in some bucket messages. Yeah, whenever you go into struggle, it may be because the faith needs, you've got to work on your faith. Could even be that he's around a friend who has no faith and that gets in his head. Okay, so if you know he's got a friend who hasn't got much faith, who may be of a thin build, okay, they may even have wavy hair or they may wear green, okay, that person could be trying to get in his head in some way. But he is watching you because he is your emperor. Okay, and I feel like your rent, it says rent, okay, rent could mean something else to you, but I feel they give me a block that it's like you rent space in his head free, if that makes sense. You got green, so you're wearing green. Green is connected with healing, as you know, and I feel there is a healing taking place. So bookie messages, you've got emperor, you've got green, they watch, you've got rent, wavy hair, thin build, no faith in a friend, so take them how they resonate with you. I hope that helps, okay? Savra, thank you for the donation. Is Maurice in love with me? What does he really want to tell me? He's healing himself. He's saying, I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. Okay, so he may be quiet or he may not be opening up, but he's healing at this time. No more donations after Wish right now. I'll put it in the chat. So obviously I'll do the ones I've just had come in, but I'll pin that now. So no more donations, guys. Okay, so I've got Sevra, Wish right now to tell you, and then Wish right now again. No more donations. So he wants to tell you he's healing. He's healing his emotions to be able to tell you how he does feel. He doesn't like being silent with you. Okay, what does he really want to tell you? He's growing up because of the connection. So he's feeling things he's never felt before because of the connection. He has some important news he wants to share with you. He doesn't want you to move on, so he intends to tell you that. And he said, I want to kiss you in the street. So he's not telling you directly he's in love with you, because I feel that may be something he wants to tell you in person, not through a reading. But he said, I do want to kiss you in the street, which means he wants to be with you. He wants to be out in the public with you, kissing you in the street, you know. He wants people to see that, which is about being a couple. He has something important to tell you. And I feel it's important he tells you he's growing up because of this connection. So he's still going through a healing. He's not going to be your, like emperor straight away. He has to go through these stages of growth, like page, knight, king, emperor. He has to do that. So trust your intuition. Don't let fear trap you. Okay, and he may be trapped in his own fear at this time. Is he in love with you? I'm trying to get this out of him. Oh, it's no problem to tell. I've only just put a stop on donations. So, bravery. Don't quit before the miracle occurs. So I feel he's going to tell you and it'll feel like a miracle. You could see bees, you could see 1414. So the message here is, don't you give up on him before the miracle. Don't think, oh, he's never going to tell me how he feels or he doesn't care, because there will be a miracle in this. So they're not telling me directly if he's in love with you, because I feel you intuitively know, and you've got to trust that feeling. Okay, but he's saying, the miracle is coming, I'm going to find the strength, okay? I hope that helps. No more donations, please, guys. I've put it in the chat myself, okay? Wish right now says, DM's feelings, thank you for the donation. No more donations after Sonu, okay? I can't guarantee I'm going to answer them, okay? So DM's feelings and girlfriend situation, next action. So how is he feeling this for Wish right now? He gets jealous. He doesn't like the thought of you with anybody else. You were so sexy and hot, my body is on fire for you. And he gets jealous when he thinks about you with other people. Okay? So even though he's with someone else himself, he gets jealous when he thinks about you. Now, he could have seen you recently looking good. You look fine. You look sexy. You look so hot. My body's on fire for you. I want you. I feel like a total fool that I'm pushing you away. Okay? So what's going on with his girlfriend? What's going on with his girlfriend? What's going on with his girlfriend? He's saying the Hierophant. Okay, so they are in a commitment. They're still together. And it's also something that's perhaps expected by society. So perhaps he's got to a point now where everybody knows them, and it's what perhaps he thinks people think he should do. But there's a tower coming anyway. So I feel like maybe she even wants marriage, or she could be talking about the future and he wants to end it. There's a tower there. So I feel like they're seeing it differently. He needs to be careful he doesn't get dragged into something. and then it goes out of control, because I feel that they could be talking about marriage, or someone could be talking about marriage. This could be family related. So there's a tower going to fall anyway. So he wants you to know the tower will fall. So what's his next action towards you? What's his next action towards you? Knight of Wands. He said, I'm making the adjustments required to change my life. Now, the Knight of Wands, when I connect with this as a reader, is between now and March. So it may take a while for him to end it, but I feel his plan is to end it by March. I don't feel he's going to get dragged into a marriage, even if that's what she's perhaps trying to do. Okay, so, but he is making the adjustments to be with you, which is about ending that cycle. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again and said hotel job message. I'll do Natalia after. So hotel job message. Actually, let's bring in Archangel Gabriel. Hotel job message. What do you need to know? You've got let go. So this may be something you're struggling to let go of. So again, it could be a sign that that's perhaps not where you're meant to be. Even though I'm sure it does bring satisfaction up for you, because otherwise you wouldn't be there. Well, you wouldn't be doing it. So it says, release the desire to control the situation and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. So this could also be a message to stop asking about it. They give me ringing in the ears. So this could be about trusting that it will be okay instead of asking about it. But you may have to let go of it eventually. But whatever's going on in the hotel job, let go. This card's moving as well. Detox time. Release toxins from your body, mind and diet. And it may be something you have to release because it will be better for you to do that. A message about your business. You've got gratitude. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. So be grateful for your business and everything to do with it, and then things will improve, okay? And what's coming towards you, you've got helping children, okay? You've also got listen only to love. So listen to love in this situation. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission, because you may go into fear about certain things. Listen to your heart over your fear, and you may help children. So it could be you're helping children in that hotel job or in your business in some way, whatever it is. It says part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding and helping young people. I mean, that could even be as a parent or with family children. So maybe you working on your business and perhaps being away from that hotel job would give you more time. So I feel these are all things you need to address, okay? I hope that helps. Natalia, thank you for the donation. Is there a message from Grayson today? So what does Grayson want you to know today? What does Grayson want you to know? I cry sometimes. I have shed tears over our connection. So I feel he is more emotional than perhaps you think. I have just done some free readings, Vivian. I've just done some free for like 20 minutes, honey. Okay? I'm anxious. I struggle with pressure at work, at home with you. I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do. And that's something I have to heal. Okay? So he's saying I am anxious. I have struggled with this, love. And it's not you pressuring him. Okay? He's just feeling a struggle around everything. Okay? So you've got to give him that time to do what he needs to do. I know you're giving him that time. This is what he's asking. He's gaining clarity. He said, I promise I'm going to explain everything later. I promise I'm going to explain everything to you. So he's gaining clarity on how he can come forward and express his truth. I promise to explain everything later. So he's going to talk to you later on, whenever that is. What's his intention? I want to take you out for dinner. I want to spend Christmas with you. And I want to text you all the time. Now, this came out in a reading I've got coming up on the channel, that their intention is collectively to be with the feminine by Christmas time. But if that happens or not, time flies. So they can have an intention and then suddenly it's Christmas, you know. But he's saying, I want to take you out for dinner. Maybe he wants to spend Christmas dinner with you. But he's saying, I will explain everything to you in time. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question is for Son, who says, what is Milar's action for me and when for our relation? Well, I've just done your big reading. I mean, did that not answer that question? What is Milar's action? He's going to release whatever he's trapped in or whatever he's struggling with or dealing with. That's got to come to an end. Because he's recognising, or he needs to recognise, but I feel he's coming to terms with the fact that he's trapped by his own mind. You know, he can walk away from anyone or anything that's not serving him at any time. He needs to become free. You know, that's what he needs to do. That's what he's working on doing. Okay? So I feel that what you've been guided to know is that you've got to give him time to move towards you. So really, I'm going back to the previous message. You know, whatever I said in the last message is your answer. So, look, there's delayed communication for a reason. You have to have faith in the love. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off, guys, okay? Because I did say I'd only stay on for a few. I've been on for 3 hours, so I had a big period where there was no donations, and I was answering out to the chat, okay? And I can't be on for 4 hours today. I've got things going on. But I will be live again on Friday. I'm also going to be live on Saturday this week as well. And I'm going to be live Monday and Tuesday next week. Okay, so there, you know, I've got an opportunity. I've also done a collective reading halfway through this live with the Twin Flame Animal Oracle. So there is animals guiding you as well. So thank you all for being here. You know, make sure you drop in like early on Friday. So I'm hoping to be live on Friday around 7, 8 a.m. UK time. So thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.